Not correct.
I just
we might
assumed we
need
were
some.
fucked. Nah, I just assumed we were fucked. So, you know.
Let's see. There are 4 of you. We won't count that Joseph is making it yet until he's actually here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And of course, we all have the ability to flip at once because we're all human naturals.
You damn dirty naturals.
Yeah, I
You
never
and my
really
story
considered how a group of naturals could really just take that over.
Hey, that's a good thing though. It just shows that you have natural skill and talent that makes things flow your way. I mean, just because you got story points doesn't mean you're gonna succeed.
Yeah, it just helps.
We've proven this.
Yeah, we flip a story point. Somehow you got to despair. What? Like, that shit happens all the time. Although, to be fair, Fallout Friday was really good.
Things clicked really well on Fallout.
Yeah, that was really good. Oh, also, speaking about that, I'm going to change my backstory. And if you did read it, I think you will understand why.
What? We've already started. You can't change the backstory once you actually had
Good
session
Lord.
1.
Well, if I don't,
She lied.
it breaks.
That's why. She lied to us.
Well, I tried to make something, right, based off of what the information I had. But the information I had doesn't match.
No, because you talked about trips out and we hadn't been out, so
yeah,
I was kind of like, that doesn't fit. But I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, I
anything.
I didn't know that. So, you know, I just went with something Fallout like, right? So.
This is what happens when that one player doesn't make it to session 0.
Right.
What do you want me to do? Not have an emergency?
Yes, don't have an emergency.
She was having delusional trips where she thought she was leaving. She found some special fungus in the vault.
Excuse me, I would never eat that. My constitution can't take it.
That's why it was a problem.
Right? That's why you thought you had left the vault on caravan trips.
I didn't eat it. I licked it. There's a difference.
Yeah, I didn't eat it like the spider. I gotta say, I found that fucking hilarious. I ate it, and then Shadowheart just disapproves of me.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I gotta say though, like because me and Raymond we were doing an honor run of that, so Shadowheart's DC, even though I like romanced and everything, was still 30 to convince her to change sides. And I was a warlock, but holy crap, I needed a nat 20 to convince her.
So sadly, I think we're not going to see anything like Baldur's Gate 3 back from another studio for quite a while.
Yeah, because other studios, quote unquote, don't want to do the work and yet want the reward.
Yep.
Now, I had no problem convincing her when we did the whole trials and the evil side for her.
Well, that's because you have to
real easy.
You have to choose certain dialogue options for that. That's the thing. So, if you do some certain ones, it essentially comes out to where DC is very low. But if you pick like the general ones, they usually tend out for her DC being 30.
And of course, she gets all pissy and leaves the party if you actually do all the trials without her too. I did that.
Yeah.
I did that once.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Because she's kind of useless.
Shadowheart?
Yeah, she can be kind of useless sometimes.
I mean, yeah, she doesn't hit with melee that well, but like, I mean, again, it depends on what build you're trying to do. If you're trying to keep useless. If you're keeping them like their lore classes, some of them are more useless than other ones. But if you're actually like doing a proper build, they're fine. Like, because we're doing an honor run, I made Shadowheart a cleric of life.
That'll
And
change
so
it.
she is just healing for ridiculous amounts, even on level 1 spells. Like a Cure Wounds, I can easily get about, on average, 18 HP from her when she heals. And not only that, she heals 1 to 4 HP from that too. So it just really depends on your build setup.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And she's also kind of annoying.
I mean, yeah, she is. Like my favorite character is Karlak. She's the best.
So
And
the
I
important
can
question,
I can understand why people like other characters, but
Yeah.
I mean, Karlak's just the best.
so does that mean you've spent your experience points?
Yeah.
Yep, I just need to actually copy pasta it in.
I'm good to go.
All right, as you guys see the ground floor map, because you guys were totally taking advantage of a bunch of good rolls and some good intelligence that you got, and a handy dandy secret side entrance over here with a service lift that does the same thing all the people movers that are under tight security can do. Bastards.
Yep, and I think the other thing we found out was it was like did we find out the location of the building where she was going or where they were taking her or something?
Well, you saw her going into the building, yeah.
Okay, but
Remember,
we didn't have like
you
windows to see through or anything.
yeah, it's secure that you can't see where she went in, but she clearly made it out that she is 100% compliant with them. She is not a hostage like you were informed. She is actually going with them willingly. You figured that out.
Mhm.
And
Yep,
you've got a
that we did.
fairly safe way into the building to egress if you want to choose to use that egress. You could always just kick in the front door and go guns ablaze. It's always
Yeah, that would be ingress. Egress is to leave.
Nope.
Hey, you can leave. You
Yeah,
can leave the super
totally.
secret exit instead of an entrance. That is totally an option.
So the most important thing is before we go in, Dante checks with Aikido, basically saying, "Look, we got it. We're supposed to be teammates on this one. I gotta know you're not gonna shoot me in the back again."
Wow.
Gotta have that teammate get to conference, right? In the back
I
of
mean,
surveillance van.
he literally
Wow.
shot me last time.
Yeah.
It's true, he did. As you pull up and show the wound off, you know, we can have another one of these.
All right. So you coming in the secret way here?
Well, I mean, I definitely want an answer before I walk in front of him. Ever.
Before he even opens the van door, he's like, "Hey,
No,
I need an
I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't get shot by anybody. I took care of my target quickly, so I'm not worried.
I was trying to take care of a second one, and that's what I get for helping.
So yeah, I will look at you once you ask me this question, and I will just respond with, "I have no reason to shoot you now."
I'll take that as
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes, considering you didn't have it in the one in the first place either. But I'll take what I can get. Definitely need eyes in the back of my head.
If it would make you feel better, I can go first.
That way you can shoot. You're in the back.
Payback time. We call this a live fire team builder.
I try not to
Okay.
shoot anybody ever. All right.
By the way, what do you plan to do if any one of us are caught?
Me?
I mean, y'all took your
Yeah, I'm
corporate
asking this.
insignias off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously, but
There's a spare helmet in the middle of the van that's got everybody's insignias.
Isn't it something we could like flip over or something?
Oh
Turn
no,
on, turn off.
it's totally logos that come off. You know, sort of like the
Mhm.
actual real life spec op teams where you can pull your patch off. Because if you just flip it over and you get killed, you've left that on the floor behind you with your corpse.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Don't worry, your auto
Good
driver
point.
will totally take that and drive away with it.
Well,
Your secret is
in
safe with
answer,
him.
well, in answer to your question, I mean, it would depend. If I, in all honesty, if I felt like I had a reasonable chance of success, I would try to get a teammate out.
Of course.
and if you had to shoot them to keep the silence,
Ooh.
If
Wow.
if that's I mean that would be a last option, but yeah,
Do we have? I don't see
it's
our tokens.
it's rarely absolutely necessary to do that. If it were absolutely, yes, but there's nearly always another way.
Are we gonna get tokens?
As all of a sudden, y'all start wondering about, the answer to where was Dante's last team.
Nobody died. Give me a break.
that is to be determined.
Well, there's been some close calls.
Not when I was there.
Yes. As long as you don't let Dante drive, you'll be fine.
Oh no, is this like just Star Wars
Especially if it's a
crashing
hover car.
ships?
No, Dante is the driver, but yeah. Anyway,
Oh, what?
He
Did you
just did
crash a
that.
whole bunch of cars? Like,
it was only once.
That's all it takes to have potentially killed us. We got lucky.
that is true.
It's yeah, it's a story for another time.
He was fine. Everyone else he left in the car when he jumped out of it, that's a different story.
Okay.
Nobody got hurt.
At full speed towards a wall. Yeah.
Nobody even got hurt. Give me a break.
So,
I'm
what
shocked they
is your
didn't get hurt.
guys' plan?
Oh, there's our tokens. Okay.
Oh yeah. So before
Well-
that, Evan, I just wanted to actually talk to you, I guess, a bit outside the game about a plan, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing would be, you fine if we get caught by one person and we could put hide the body, we hide the body and kill them, or
Oh well, I mean, knocking a stun shot is all you really need.
All right.
Stun, stun them, hide them, or stun them and take their uniform or whatever. I mean, you hit somebody with one of those things, they're out for a
oh yeah,
good
you're
while.
right. Our pistols have stun. I was looking at my
Plu-
regular pistol, which does not have
Yeah.
stun.
Plus, I have a collection of snap locks we could use to secure them to something.
I mean, that is a good question. Are you guys going hot, or are you guys going in with soft gloves on?
I
Going
think-
hot.
Thinking we bring our HHI MP pistols.
I think we want to be as quiet about this as possible because we know they've got a lot of people in there.
Yeah, I was
And,
just thinking about taking one pistol, and that's about it.
And think about
Well,
it,
you've
those
got-
pistols do have options.
Yeah, there's a non-lethal option. I think you start firing off live rounds and people start to get suspicious, and if you can just, stun them and stash them in a closet and lock them up, that's really all it takes.
Yeah, some of us have stun batons, electrified power gauntlets, stuff that, doesn't go around tearing everything up and making lots of noise.
I mean, you kill too many people, you're gonna get a bill from their HR department.
What is this, payday? The fuck?
One corp to another saying, hey, you cost us this many life insurance policies. We would like compensation. This is the world of cyberpunk corporations. I mean, that's totally a sensible thing.
Yeah.
So
besides that, are we looking for anything in particular besides, our quote unquote kidnapped corporate ally?
I think we go in, we get her, we get out. I don't think there's any other reason to linger.
Yeah.
The
job is to obtain her.
I mean, my only reasoning for possibly lingering around is to seeing how much information she's given.
If we catch her, if we bring her in alive, we'll have access to that information.
On one hand, that's true, but also a data stick does tell a lot.
Yeah, until you have to go rooting around an entire armed building trying to find one.
Okay, I'm just saying that that's an option.
And I don't think anybody's much of a hacker, are they?
No.
I have one spike that gives me one successful computer move.
Yeah, but that doesn't say what she's told anybody. We'll get that out of her, get her back.
That's stealing corporate
and there's no.
Let's hope you don't get caught.
There would be no way to verify it all anyway. It's just get her, get out. I think we don't dilly-dally.
Our job is to obtain her and retrieve her, and from there, the company will take care of getting what they need from her.
Yeah, quickly, quietly.
So, where do we start off then on the map?
Well, what is your plan? I mean, I'm still.
Well, you saw a back entrance, right?
Yeah, there's the back entrance over here by the yellow parking spot.
Let's see. I texted my people to start doing their thing last session, so.
The little mini riots at the other locations to pull any backup away. Yep.
Yep. And then I think we had discussed that Akito and I would. Is that the name?
Yeah, that's my first name or family name.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my first name. I don't. Name.
Yeah, I don't see the names on the token, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, actually, you're right. I don't either. And wait, why?
So Akito.
Why the four of us?
And I. There's four of us.
I was gonna say, why are just two of you going in?
Yeah, there's two of us. Yeah, I'm high. Don't ignore me.
I'm sorry.
So I think
I'm not just standing back. I'm sorry.
I think Akito and I were just gonna go slightly ahead because we can be a little stealthier and give you guys an idea of what you're, and pass information back to you as we go. So
I have a stealth 4.
We don't just blunder.
Green.
Oh, you do.
Wait, do we have anything to communicate with each other?
Comlinks?
What's it called? A comm bead, or what do they call it in this?
Yeah, because I think
I don't have a comm bead, so.
I mean, most people just have pads, which is basically a
Let me see. Well, I mean, we've got these cool suits they gave us. Did that not come with an earbud or something?
They do not come with an earbud.
Okay, well, I've got a pad. I can text somebody.
You all can call each
or
other
call
on your
them
cell
because I do have a comm
personal comm link. Yeah,
I've got a comm link. I've got a comm link. I've got a pad. We can communicate quietly with just sending.
Yeah.
Everyone, put your cell phones on silent.
Alrighty, I guess there's something new to buy for next time. I don't know. I can't believe I missed that out of everything. Literally everything else I could.
I don't have either, so I don't have
actually, I also do have a pocket rig, so if you need mine, I can just hand it to you.
He doesn't have, a cool communicator. He has a high-tech hacking computer on him instead.
Well, yeah, I've got one of those. I've also got a pad.
Also,
so
do you have any
if
slap patches
either,
on you?
like, slap patches. I've got.
Because I have 2 on me. So.
I have two.
Okay, cool. So we would have enough just in case we do get caught to at least hold out for a second.
So, and then I had an infiltration suit, so that gives me an upgrade to my stealth checks, I guess.
Yeah, it's the optical camouflage suit. I also have.
Yeah, that's the one I've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the button and it does the ghost in the machine flicker. Look at me, I'm sexy tech.
So yeah, I think whoever can be stealthy should be stealthy.
Yeah, so it's just you and me, I think, that are doing that. And
so,
then everybody else is waiting on the wings.
4 green.
Yeah, just stay. Either come with or stay like
roll for
just
the
a room
party.
behind. Yeah. Well.
And do you have any?
I mean, if
So-
you want to go in and get butchered on your own, that's fine. I mean, we'll.
No, we can do that. I
Yeah,
just
we
figured
clean
like
it
I
up,
wasn't
clean
sure.
up the mess.
I wasn't sure how the stealth was gonna work. That's all.
I think it's just you and me each rolling individually, I think.
Yep.
Because
we
there's
would
only
each
2 of us.
If the 2 of you want to team up and do a combined pool, I'm cool with that because you're basically working like ninja team, you know.
Mhm.
So
my stealth is 1 yellow, 3 green.
I've got with my suit on. I've got 3 yellow.
Wait, the suit adds? I thought it just made it difficult to see you.
It gives an upgrade to either your roll or the difficulty to see you.
Okay. So then I could have 2 yellow then. 2 yellow, 2 green.
Yeah, well, you guys can do your thing. I'll just clean up the mess when you're by yourself in there.
So you
Well,
guys
what I'm
are
saying is-
deploying on your own.
What I'm saying is like if all 4 of us go in, how would the stealth work? If we're all going in at once.
If you're all going in at once, I would totally require like if we're talking 4 people. If you're talking
be like-
4-man squad going in, you're probably not getting much stealth, but you can try. I mean, I'll totally ask for a stealth roll with your 2 worst stealthers. How about that?
Yeah, it would be me.
You don't get to bring a tactical team and let the ninjas do the stealth rolls.
So what if the 2 of us stay like just 1 room ahead to give you an idea what you're up
You guys
against?
can totally stealth ahead. I mean, that's exactly what you would tactically do. Is the stealthers
Go for it.
would go out on point with the tactical guys following behind. That's what
And if
really does happen.
Yeah, and if you feel like your stealth is good enough to keep up, then feel free.
No, go ahead.
I mean, in theory, who needs tactical team if the stealth guys are doing the job, right?
Right.
I'm just thinking
Because
about
you're going to stealth right out with the young lady who's going to be resistant.
No, I'm thinking we stay just
No,
one
that's fine.
room ahead to give you guys an idea of what you're walking into. So not
You're
every.
not going to be able to tell me anything because I don't have any comms. So
Kevin, do you have any kind of comm anything?
I have a personal comm link.
Okay, so we'll send you, texts or whatever.
They'll keep you up to date.
all right, let's get it going.
So that works.
Okay,
That
so
works.
that's the plan. Is you guys are gonna deploy and have your clone driver drive away somewhere.
Yeah, he was going to kind of circle, not too far away, but near enough that we can let him know when we're on our way out, and he can be here in a timely manner.
Drive, nonchalant quarter-mile circuit around the place. As he smiles and says,
Or if there's a
"Rightio,
safe
sir."
place to park or something.
So he kind of deploys you guys over here where the yellow parking is. There's a convenient spot for you to slip in because you found the best spot in the universe with your Triumph to get in there.
Is it
So,
this here, or is it?
Over here down at the bottom left-hand corner of the map.
Yeah, where is the actual entrance, though?
So there's a side entrance here that totally looks like it has a security gate past it. Or there's the delivery elevator, which would give you access to multiple levels of the building and probably access to their computer node if you have a hacker.
That
You want
sounds
to try
good.
giving the delivery a go? Because,
Yeah, let's.
And it's our hacker who didn't make it on time today.
So, I mean, let's. Why don't we all go in through the delivery way, and then Akito and I, like I said, stay a room ahead, so we don't get surprised.
Okay, and one of you guys, whoever's got the best stealth, as you guys are deploying out of your van, do me a favor because you have such good intel. I'm throwing a free upgrade in there. Give me a stealth roll.
So Evan, you had what, 3 yellow and a green?
With my infiltration suit, it'll be 3 yellow and a green.
Yeah, because I would have 2 yellow, 2 green. So you can go ahead.
So you need a second upgrade for your suit?
Yeah, I'll need the upgrade you gave and another upgrade for the suit.
All right, I got it in there.
You know what? I know that's not bad, but it's just slightly disappointing that no triumph came.
Wow.
I mean, 3 yellows versus 2 purple,
Be happy that the yellows operated and provided what we needed.
So go ahead, and thanks to his scouting ahead, he waves, and you guys come grouping up. Where are you infiltrating the building? I'm assuming over
the delivery route.
There should totally be a sign spray painted there, delivery lift. Please contact security for entrance, but I'm sure you guys got a cool way of getting in here. What do you guys do? You can get all the way up to the door with that great roll.
Can I, is it something I could skullduggery the lock open, like hotwire it? So can I hotwire it with skullduggery?
Skullduggery would be higher than the electronic way of doing it, but you could totally do it.
Does anybody have good electronic methods?
That guy's not here.
I take it. That's a no. Well, I will try to hotwire it, I guess.
I will assist you to give you a blue.
The 2 sneaky guys get up there and they start comparing notes and handing each other tools. Okay.
Also, do you want to use the ice spike on it? Or, wait, no, you don't need to because you're just hotwiring it, right?
He's basically popping the panel and putting the wires together.
Yeah, so you don't need
There will
ice
be
spike.
clear signs of tampering.
Jump starting the building.
So I'll need an upgrade and a blue.
Yep, got it in there for you.
Oh, burgers.
You look back at your buddies and you're like, I got this. You pop the panel and you spark the wires together, and you guys all look and you see the lights flicker and nothing. But you have 2 advantage and a triumph. What would you like to have happen?
I will suggest this for the triumph. Not having
the alarm doesn't go off.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like the alarm.
I'll make life easier for you. For 2 advantage, I'll take that the alarm does not go off. You don't have to waste a whole triumph on that. I do have a suggestion for the triumph if you'd like.
Sure. What's the suggestion?
For that triumph, you click those wires, and everyone breathes a pause as they look at the 2 of you fucking with the panel, and the light flicker, nothing. But for that triumph, somebody comes walking out the door at that exact moment. What you guys do to keep the door open and the person quiet, that's up to you guys. But the triumph is someone just opened up the door and is totally looking at his data pad on break, trying to get his social media posts before his bot does them for him on break. And he's totally oblivious to the fact that there's 2 guys on their knees opening the panel and 2 other guys with their tactical gear all geared up. And he just opens the door whistling, taking his little 15-minute break. Who's going to do what?
I'm charging him with my stun
just to
baton.
Be fast, and I'm going to slip behind him in through the door, so if it closes, somebody's there to open it.
If that's the case, take 2 strain to do that. Because that's going to be a second maneuver for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
The door?
What's that, Unshin?
And I also slip through the door.
Oh, if you want to go next, you can. If you want to slip
Well,
past him instead of taking him out,
I'm taking him out.
or do you want to let your
I don't know.
tactical member take the guy out real quick?
Yeah, I'm letting my tactical team take them out. We can just both slip in and like just get a quick hold on the situation.
Okay, Dante's totally making sure he's got a foot in the door. So what are you gonna do to take this guy out? He's totally got his data pad out there. He's oblivious
Whacking
to
him
you.
with my stun baton.
Okay,
Charging forward with my right shield and stun batoning him.
giving you a free upgrade, and because he is oblivious to the world, and you're wanting a not free upgrade. I love how these story points are coming my direction.
Yeah,
I'm just worried. I really want this dude to go down.
And
Okay.
let me look just a second.
Worst day to be the mail delivery guy wanting to go out the door at the last minute for a quick break.
Is he wearing a delivery outfit, or is he?
He's wearing a really cheap office suit. Like he's a very low-rung employee in the building. Probably the mail delivery guy. You know,
all right.
the company guy, not the actual mailman. Go for it.
All right, here we go. Really?
Wow.
I gotta love this game.
That's an interesting role. Guy is completely oblivious. All of a sudden, he comes out and glances at the two guys on their knees. Mainly because Dante came like slipping in past him, and he's like, "Yeah, you late for work?" And he looks and gives the guy in the cool camo suit that's changing colors in front of him. And he's like, "What?" And he looks up just in time to hold up his data pad as a shield as the stun baton comes down and shatters his data pad with little electric stun sparks. What would you like for your advantage as you broke his cell phone?
Well, one of the items is the character and each ally within short range using containment may spend advantage on their failed combat checks to inflict one strain on the target per rank of containment. I only have one rank right now, so I will spend one to cause at least one strain to him still, anyways.
As all of a sudden you hit his finger and it stings him. Ow! And he drops his broken data pad. What the heck?
But containment can be used each round, once per round, by each person on a failed combat check. And then I will knock him down with the other three.
And he immediately falls on his butt just as he walks through the archway, and the automatic doors are kind of thinking of closing, but there's obviously a body in the way. By the way, body, we mean, Dante. As he's just like, he falls down and his data pad hits the ground and finishes cracking all the more. The screen's just all pixelated sparks and crackles. As I see in the map there, it looks like the second ninja of the team is sliding inside. Are you doing any action while you do that?
That's Akito. He was talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking there for a second.
I mean, as the body falls, you could bump him with something if you have it while you're going past.
With the only one strain, the guy is still awake. He just fell in his bum.
Sure. As I go back, can I just would it be possible if I just shoot him with my pistol?
You could totally shoot him.
Say shoot him. How about something more quiet and?
It has a stun setting.
Yeah, it's still gonna be loud.
You're still shooting.
Well, it's either that or my fist. Okay.
Yeah, that.
Are you good with combat? Give him a karate kick on the way down.
I am not good with I mean, it's not the worst, I guess, but it's not the best either. So.
I mean, you might as well as you're running past him.
I mean, let's see. So what I could, for my maneuver, instead of doing any of that, because obviously I know what's going to happen, is instead, I know I've not had the best time to look at these doors, but are they decently thick?
Oh yeah, they're decently thick doors.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the door behind us.
But you're gonna lock out two of your teammates.
Would we not be able to open it?
Do you have a key card?
That is true, but
Oh, this dude probably does.
Yeah.
This
Now
dude
we need.
totally,
Now we need.
totally
his key
has
card.
one hanging on his waistline.
yeah, he has a key card. And also, there's the fact like if I close the door and he gets loud, it will deafen the noise.
Well, there's a big ass freight door on the inside too, so sound isn't a problem at the moment.
Well, and he's in the doorway, right? I mean,
He's just outside the archway, so that way the doors are technically clear.
Okay,
And
then
he's on the ground.
I'll give him a karate chop on the way.
Okay, I'll give you a blue dice because he is prone and at your whims.
All right.
And you're getting a boost from your buddy there for an extra strain, right? With
Yeah,
the
I'll take
containment
one.
thing?
Yep, I'll take an extra string of that.
That's only if he misses.
yeah, if he fails combat, he still gets.
Okay.
So at the very least, you've got that.
Yeah. So, anyways, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a shocker.
At the very least, he takes 1 point of strain. Yeah, as you ruck by and try to kick him on the way, and he goes like, "Whoa!" and he kind of skitters just a little inch away from your kick, taking a 2nd point of strain.
I will
First
just
day
use this
ever.
advantage to give the next person going an upgrade to their combat check.
Okay. Well, at least.
Which is me. I'm the only one that hasn't
Oh,
done
wait,
it.
let's see.
Not
Would that be 2 blue dice or 1 blue die?
One.
That
Sorry,
would be one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I mean, would it be
the
one
advantage.
advantage? One advantage? Okay, cool. And then the other advantage, I would just take a strain back.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the ever famous, or the noise that everybody knows what it is. I'm gonna cock my shotgun and then just shove the barrel in his face.
Ooh.
And just do a little finger in front of my lips, going shh.
Yeah.
Sounds like coercion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a coercion.
It's pretty good coercion, TBH.
So either.
And of course, you know what? I'm gonna don't bother flipping a point. I'll flip one and then do my thing to flip it back for the.
So you'll take an upgrade. And are you really at that much strain, by the way?
I have no idea why it's like that. Oh yeah, because of the
combat.
Because of the yeah.
Oh, and you just rolled poorly for the cool afterwards.
Yes, I did. I got 1 back.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So I got your blue in there because, the fact you've got a shotgun in his face, he's a cowardly employee. He's going to be pretty compliant. And you're
Well, he's either going to be compliant or start screaming and shitting himself. So,
yeah,
one of the two.
It depends.
So you got the upgrade in the blue?
Yep, got the upgrade in the blue.
There we go.
He passes
Score!
out.
So for that advantage, I will totally give you. He unclips his badge and hands it to you for the advantage. He is totally giving you his access card, and he is compliant in whatever you're asking.
Okay,
and then
what about,
you get a triumph.
Well, let's see. Is there an access code that goes with it?
You don't believe so.
I'm asking him.
He shakes his head no, with the barrel of the shotgun moving with the turning of his head, I'm assuming.
Well, it's kind of shoved in his cheek, so it's like he moves, the barrel moves with him a bit.
You can use that triumph to make him on our side.
I mean, the suggestion is there. I mean...
Yeah, I'll use that to basically have him guide us around. Even though we do have the schematics for the building, but
all of a sudden he kind of puts his finger and gestures for you to pull the barrel out of his mouth.
It's just like in his cheek, grinding in there. So
and as he's handing you his access card on the little zippy string that goes back in, he's like, I hate these assholes. They threaten to fire me like 3 times a day. I'm not gonna last another week here. Please don't kill me for these guys. I'll do anything I will screw these guys over for you, sir. I will screw them over.
That was easy.
And it seems very genuine and compliant that this guy is a fuck up who has no corporate allegiance whatsoever. Because big damn triumph.
Now I want to shoot him out of principle.
Wow.
But he's useful as a pawn.
I know, but I just want to. My character, who's all about loyalty and stuff, just wants to shoot him now.
No.
I mean,
Don't
if it
need
makes
that.
you
It
feel
just
better,
you can be disgusted with them. That's enough.
this corporation does use dirty-handed tactics that your company sees as disgraceful and unhonorable.
That's true. Okay, just open the door. Let's go.
And he like shuffles off his butt, and he kind of swipes his broken data pad, and you can totally see it's got a corporate logo on the back, so it's the company pad, and he's like, fucking corp. And he's like, I got you guys. I got you guys. And he totally goes up and he's like, are you ready? And he gives you a second to prepare yourself before he opens this door and shows you how to use
I want to
card.
be like, wait.
Ask him about the girl.
Yeah, I was literally going to ask him about her. So,
ask about the girl.
Yeah. Don't ask him.
What do you say by asking about the girl? He's like, girl, I was coming for a smoke break. What girl? What are you going to ask?
They brought her in, just a woman that came in just a little while ago.
We had a name, right? I don't remember it, but I'm sure we had a name.
As he's
I
totally
think I've
like,
got it written down.
There's that really cute secretary over by the coffee shop, but I don't know what girl you're talking about. And he gives you a second to describe her. And you totally get the idea that he's like, nope, I'm too busy in my data pad. I didn't notice anything. Henceforth, the failure he just rolled. He seems genuinely ignorant of this girl you speak of.
If
I have a feeling not many people would know it yet.
And did you want to get in here as well, or are you staying out in the alleyway?
He is actually. I want to talk to Dante for a second.
Yep.
You give him the mom pause finger to not open the door while you guys have a quick sidebar.
I'm like, we should have him go first. We go behind, and then the rest of the team.
Yeah, we could practically walk like a couple feet away from him with our camo on and not, and he would draw all the attention, not us.
Yes.
Yep, agreed.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to slight change to our plans, but other than that, I'm good to go. Is everybody else good?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay, I give the man the signal to open the door.
Make sure my still suit's on.
Yeah, I also turn mine on.
Okay. You totally, you give him the signal and he opens the door and he's just like, where do I go?
There's only one way to go at the moment.
And he kind of like nonchalantly walks out here in the hallway and he looks around. The coast is clear. And he starts to walk around the corner here and he's walking real slow. Almost as slow and oblivious as he was walking before when he walked out the door right in front of you guys. You obviously can read from his body language. He's moving slow enough so you guys can keep up with him. And he kind of comes out here and kind of looks in the shiny panel there for the elevators,
Where's the executive conference room?
And he's like, executive conference room. Executive conference room. That's on floor 14.
Lead us.
And he totally clips back on his cool badge. Looks both ways down the hallway. You can see that there's somebody sitting out here working on one of the tables there. There's some things spread out that need to be unloaded and packed away. A couple things over here. and you get the sense that way down at a very, very long distance, there's a security guard looking at his cool cyberpunk holographic display of cameras and things, and he's totally through the clear screen playing a video game at the same time.
So, like, let's, real quick get across into that elevator. Like, I think all four of us need to. We don't want to get too separated. Unless you guys want to take, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, so as soon as it's open, just kind of dash into it.
And he totally, after clipping on his card, scans his card at the little control panel and types in, his mail code, which you notice clearly he's looking at you while he's hitting the same number 4 times in a row. His passcode is 1111. And he selects floor 14, and it comes up with a little security mail delivery. And he gives you guys the thumbs up covertly. Thank God there's nobody here because he's a total derp. And he looks up at the elevator and he's tapping his shoe, totally waiting. And you see this lift, its indicator shows it's zipping down really fast. And he looks at you guys because you guys are some cool, badass cyberpunk edge runners. And he gives you the hand gesture like you've seen in many holovid movies. 3, 2,
Hey,
1. And he, with his other hand, he points, Buddy Jesus gun finger at the door just as it goes ding and it opens up.
Hayo, stun his ass, please.
Wait till we're in the elevator.
And as soon as the door opens, he slips inside, checks it out, and gives you this 2 hands like he's one of those guys who guides airplanes on fields with the 2-hand gesture of we're walking.
This is fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to zip across as soon.
On across. It's on the opposite side of Dante as he goes from the other people.
Now, the question is, who's the first one to come in the lift?
I think it'd either be
I
you
moved
or
my
me
guy
going
over first.
Or do you want to go?
And I
Sure.
followed immediately beside him, so using him as cover.
First one in the lift, give me a vigilance check.
My vigilance is 3 green.
Anshin, did you say you were going in first, or
did you want to? Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if you wanted to go first.
I thought since you and I moved, our tokens first went, but whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
it can be us.
You don't have to metagame it. Just whoever was in there first, give me a vigilance check. That's all.
Yeah, I mean we moved first. So.
Yeah, you guys move your tokens first, so I'm guessing it would be you two.
All right.
So
go for it.
I'm 3 green. What's your
2
okay.
green?
All right.
2 green.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Wash.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. So who's got the worst stealth, by the way? You guys
2
are
green.
standing in the level. 2 green. Okay. Wow, that's going to be an interesting roll. Not a problem. Not a problem. And you guys are all standing in the lift together, and he immediately hits the closed door button, and he gives you guys the double thumbs up. We got this, guys. We are on a tactical mission.
You know what? I'm going to give him a thumbs up back.
He beams. He's like, yeah, fuck these guys. Fuck these guys.
Dante whispers to Kevin's character, you want it, or should I?
Somebody knock this asshole out.
Well, we got 2 to knock out now, so I mean.
I quite enjoying this, honestly. He's pretty cool. But of course, I'm not saying this in character, but this is
Okay,
great.
so you're not doing anything with the lift starts to immediately bolt up to where its destination is?
Looking casual, like I belong here.
Okay, you guys all kind of like look cool in the elevator moment as the elevator makes it all the way to the 14th floor with nobody hitting the button. As he kind of like starts whistling this. And he's like, dude, I am so amazed you made it all the way up to the 14th floor with nobody pushing button. And the door dings and opens up, and there's basically a kind of similar setup, but he's just like, lay low. All the offices have glass walls unless they turn on the privacy mode, the air quotes privacy mode. What's the plan, guys?
Don't make any gestures. Walk straight to it and pretend we're not here.
Don't say a word back to us.
Is there any
Don't
office
say a
I
word.
should
Don't
go
make a
to?
gesture. The executive I presume the executive conference room is where they would talk to someone like this. I don't know. So yeah, take us to walk to it. Don't turn around. Don't say a word. Don't make a gesture toward us.
You're doing just fine.
You got it, teammate.
Unless she's in the lab somewhere.
And
You got it, teammate. He's so precious. Can we adopt him?
God.
As he's
I'm about ready to shoot him.
So he starts walking and looking pretty nonchalant. I'm assuming you guys are stealthing up behind him.
Yep. And
I'm guessing me and Dante will be first, and then trailing behind us will be the rest of the team. But of course, we're going to be a little bit behind. Wait, what's his name? Did we get his name?
Nope.
He has totally got his name on his badge, and it's Steve.
Hey, Steve. Me and Dante can be a little behind Steve, and the rest of the team is going to be a little bit behind me and Dante.
Watching for rooms that have their opacity on or off.
Yep, and when you guys start the walk, it basically looks like 2 of the offices have their glass clear, so you can see it's a very large conference room, big long table, the usual kind of touch display panels there for exactly what you would expect for a corporate conference room. You know, totally for those not hackers in the group, there's totally computer access in each of the rooms, and he kind of like looks shyly both ways. And he kind of puts his hand behind his back, starting to gesture, and then he totally remembers no gestures. And then he puts his hand back up, and he's just like, hands in his pockets, in his cheap suits. As he's walking forward, go ahead and give me your combined stealth roll since you're working together.
Okay, so Evan, I believe you have the higher one, but you would get something from me because I'm helping you. I think.
Between the two of us, it'll be 3 yellows and a green.
So what do I need to add to one of you?
Just add a yellow and a green. What's yours already? Yeah, a yellow.
So mine
green.
is a yellow, and mine is yellow and 3 green.
So we're talking
so it'll
4
be
dice.
3 yellows and a green. So actually, if you just add a yellow, I can roll that.
Okay, and your suit's on, so you have an upgrade for that, right?
Does my upgrade also count towards his? Or
no,
okay, yeah.
Since you're both wearing the same thing, they don't stack.
Got it. Yeah.
So you're not adding an upgrade; you're adding a full yellow to it, or 2 upgrades, whichever is easier for you to put in.
I've got a yellow and an upgrade.
Okay. So the total roll should be 3 yellows and 1 green.
We'll find out if we have it right.
I've got 2 yellows and 1 green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in that case, if you just put a yellow in, it'll cover the upgrade and everything.
I think you've
Wait, no,
overcomplicated because that doesn't sound right. Just go ahead and roll it who had the right thing there. Because remember, does that look right?
Missing
yeah,
a
I was
green.
about
No.
to say that looks more right because Evan,
Yeah.
you have 2 yellow naturally, right?
Right.
So if you have 2 yellows naturally, you get an upgrade, so that's 3 yellows. But because I also give you a yellow, that's an additional yellow. So that
you
looks
don't give me a
correct.
yellow, you give me a green because you've got 4 agility. I'm contributing the skill, you're contributing the characteristic.
Yeah, because you don't stack the yellows.
So it should be.
I see.
It
Okay.
should be a green I gave you, not a yellow. But we'll go with it because that's a good roll. You two are totally doing the whole ninja creep thing on the sides of the walkway. Going from shady spot to shady spot. You can tell, henceforth the black dice, there is security cameras here, and at the moment you have so far managed to avoid them yourselves. Maybe they're focusing more on Steve walking down the hallway.
And keeping an eye out for the doctor.
Okay. So if that's the case, Steve is walking and totally being a great decoy for you. Give me a perception check.
Anshin, I assume you're looking around also?
Well, I'm going to want it from Anshin since you rolled the stealth.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Now, can I assist his
I will let you
stealth
assist,
roll?
yes.
Okay. I have a yellow and 2 greens.
What do you have, Anshin?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I only have two greens. So.
So you need an extra green dice.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an upgrade and a green dice there for you. You both are sneaking and looking and sneaking and looking.
Cool. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, because I've got 2. Got it.
You guys see no trace of her so far. But then again, it's like the first 2 empty offices. You realize that the reason why the walls are glass is because they're not in use right now. The lights are all in standby mode. The company logo is bouncing on the screen as a screensaver. He kind of makes a quick turn, but he doesn't I'm not saying he's running around the corner. He's making a quick, snap turn like he's just turning casual and kind of stops and rocks back for a second, then steps forward to make sure you guys totally see him telegraphing his movements.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing you want 1 strain?
Yep, 1 strain for that.
Cool.
And our other 2 members that are the more tactical type, are you keeping up with them?
I'll stay a good distance behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. Your stealth guys kind of point out the cameras for you, so you hopefully are taking precautions against those, right?
Yeah, I'm using stealth to sneak us around.
Okay.
I suggest if you guys wanted to, you can make a perception check to look around also. So.
There is that.
Yeah, because you might see something that we might have missed because we're both so entranced with being stealth that we might miss something.
Look how he's taking it meta.
I
mean, to be fair, it is a tactical team.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you look when you
move.
But I'm taking care of the stealth part of it for our pair.
Yes. I'll do the perception check.
Okay. Any bonuses I need to put in your dice pool?
No.
No.
But we take care of things. We don't see shit. Okay, I got it. I got it in there for you.
Jesus.
Not so much. They got a lot of advantage.
Or what I'm hearing is the dice are telling you there's nothing to see. Period. Okay, so what would you like for those?
That was a stealth check.
Oh, okay. So you guys are totally being stealthy. Yeah.
Unless that was supposed to be.
Yeah. In full tactical.
Unless that was supposed to be a different dice pool for stealth.
That was the dice pool for perception, not stealth. Stealth was easier.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you look around, and one success as you take a point of strain. The first
God, I'm gonna
office.
pass out just by looking around.
The first office, you actually give it a good stare as you, of course, tactically check it out for, dangerous things. You don't notice any dangerous things, but then you notice one of the chairs in that room is slightly twisted, turned to the side. And you notice that there's a coat that looks remarkably familiar in the chair, like somebody draped their coat over the chair, and a bundle of things in the office room. Could be her belongings. The coat does look. You're fairly certain with that success. It looks like her coat.
Okay, I will motion to Hayo to the office.
Okay.
Okay.
And at that point, good old Scuba Steve continuing his little walk down the hallways. He's totally sure his tactical unit is behind him in case he needs backup.
And then I will hope the our comms are secure. I'll tell the two ninjas that we might have found her belongings.
Yep, she'll come back here eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna slide in, slip in.
Okay. As Steve is walking, and he kind of looks, and he does this so subtle hand gesture that he puts his hands to his side, but thankfully our ninjas notice that he gives like a stop, open palm hand signal at his side, and kind of turns to where, the hand would have been hidden, and waves in that general direction. And you see he like gives a nod in response to someone's gesture, and he keeps on walking.
So I guess we should just warn our teammates about that.
How are you going to do that? As he's like 20 feet up ahead, there's obviously he saw, but you don't hear anything. So you're thinking you've seen a bunch of offices with thick walls, with the obscured walls, and then you assume there's one up ahead that's got clear glass with somebody that he stopped you guys and acknowledged someone was in there. This guy's worth his weight in whatever wages he's not getting. What do you guys do to the impending obstacle up ahead?
Do you want to send them a text?
Take the moment to whip out your phone and text them.
We found the office that she might come into, and didn't Hayo already slip in, or was that Sapeo?
No, he was.
That was me. That was sliding in.
Yeah, we're well, both of us, but
yeah. And if the window's not opaque, we're making it opaque.
So are you guys going into that office, or are you following your ninjas?
No, we're going to the office.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We're gonna verify that it's her stuff.
Slip in behind. I thought you meant slip in behind the ninjas.
No.
So you're slipping into the office?
Slipping into the room, yep. And then opaquing, if it's a clear glass, we're
it is clear
making
glass.
it opaque.
There's a convenient button that just says privacy, and all you have to do is hit that, and the wall goes instantly turns a nice beige color.
Yep.
And as soon as you get close, it totally looks like a Jinteki outdoor coat. It's got the little lapel logo for Jinteki. It's, also biohazard safe coat. So in case you need to, you can put gloves on and zip the coat up and make sure you're safe-ish. It's the latest apparel for doctors out there.
Ooh.
Okay, so having seen them slip in, I'm gonna wait and see if they give me a signal or anything like that.
So you're gonna creep up to the corner and wait at the corner so you have eyesight of the office door?
Hold on a sec. Is this the office? I'm not sure which is.
Yeah, well,
we're not on the
we're
floor.
doing
We're theater of the mind.
mind's eye theater. So basically,
Okay.
think right here, so I can give you a little visual reference. Kids these days, they need maps for everything. You guys are coming up this way, and here's where Steve turned. Are you staying at the corner there, or are you staying back out of eyeshot of Steve and letting Steve disappear from eyeshot, or letting Anshin follow?
I'll give Anshin a quick gesture to look around the corner of Steve, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the office that our guys just slipped into.
I will then look around the corner.
Okay, you're peeking. You're seeing Steve's heading 20 feet past. He waved at an office, so there's a clear office up ahead. About 20, 25 feet, and he's continuing forward. And he kind of looks back to see if you guys are following, and he notices no one's following, and he gets kind of nervous, and he totally puts his right hand up and showing his palm to you guys, and his left hand goes into a point, and he's pointing at the door he's standing in front of, gesturing that basically he's right in front of the office.
Okay.
And as you see that, he gives you his palm up that's blocking the camera, seeing the hand gesture if there's a camera there. He gives you a thumbs up.
Oh boy.
Do you signal him back? Any hand signals, gestures, flip him the bird?
I would just give him one signal with my hand.
What is the signal? Describe what you're signaling.
I would just put my hand up and do the gesture to come back.
And he gives a slow nod and was acting like he was going to knock on the door, but instead turns around and totally does this, checks his pocket like he's missing his keys gesture, and he starts walking back your direction slowly. As the camera
He might have actually found the doctor.
As the camera whips back into the office, as you guys come in, they're all tactically cool, and you see the doctor's coat sitting there draped over the chair like you would normally do in any given day. Take your coat off and put it over the chair. And there's a very large corporate data pad. It totally has the Jinteki logo on the back. If you flip it over, it looks like the Apple would be.
Yep.
And
that stick back.
Looks like some safety. Think like the Amazon envelopes, the bubble wrap ones. Totally a series of 5 of those laying on top of the data pad. So it's basically some kind of secure envelope. And there's 5 of them there. Very crinkly, very noisy.
Tucking that away somewhere.
And where in your tactical armor are you tucking those?
I'll tuck it in behind my armor and my chest.
Okay, so you just do the tactical shove. Okay. And you guys totally, give each other the silent nod and the look that you're pretty sure this is her stuff. I mean, you totally. Does anyone want to look at the coat in any more depth?
I mean, sure. I mean, we're gonna check the room and stuff.
Tag or something. Yeah.
You totally look in the neckline and you see the whole serial number, and it was issued to her. It is. You are 100% sure it is her coat. Do you look in the pockets?
I think we need to look in the pocket. I don't know why.
I don't know. That's totally up to you guys.
Well, you go ahead. I'm stuffing.
Yeah, I'll rifle through the pockets and everything.
Okay, you check the pockets. You see her ID badge is in there. It's got the little RF chip in it. It's the same type of badge you guys all own. So the badge is there if you want to take it.
Yeah,
as well as you see she's got a small bipper, little keychain fob for a vehicle of some kind.
I'll pocket everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because we along with covering her, any Jinteki assets needs to be recovered as well. So
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got her key fob that opens something. I mean, you never know exactly what that might be.
Yep.
Could be something useful in the lab back where she used to work. You never know. Totally could be a thing.
I set up for an ambush
And you
until
could
we hear otherwise.
totally use the badge for who knows what.
Yeah.
And camera swings back over, and Steve's got a big shit-eating grin on his face as he just walks up and kind of looks back nonchalantly like nobody's looking. He's like, "It's back over there where I signaled you. Did you see my signal?"
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
I'm going to look at Dante and tell Steve one moment.
They totally have the do not disturb on.
Oh, my precious summer child.
Is she in there?
She who?
I just like.
Remember, he told you he doesn't know who you were talking about when you said the woman. He has no clue.
Right, but we gave him a description though.
Yeah, and he rolled a failure for any noticing of any chick.
Gotcha. Okay,
He's
then.
Captain Oblivious.
So,
he's like,
yep,
I'm doing what you're telling me because I have no fucking clue.
So I just want to whisper to Dante. Let's send him back to the other team for the moment. Text them that he's coming. We'll keep him there for a minute. I'm thinking I'm going to go up ahead and see.
Yeah, I'll relay the message and gesture him to go back into the room. And Akira, if you want to check to see if Dr. Malin is in that room, yeah.
Yes. So that's what we will do.
So yeah, I'll send the other team a quick message. I will send, and I'll send Steve in to join them.
That's no fun. No, I can't smack him. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting him. I hit him.
Comes in the door, smack. I mean, you totally could do it, but you probably don't want to play off it's unintentional.
And so, and I'll also say, put in like, send any updates if necessary. And yeah, like a text, I've got my smart spec on so I can see any texts that arrive, in the upper corner of it without having to like keep pulling my pad out or whatever.
So anyways, I would like to just make a stealth check to go over there.
Interesting. Okay. So as you're about to make the stealth check, you creep up fairly close, and you kind of realize that there is in fact a office with the opaque screen turned off. So as you get there, you realize you're gonna have to do that whole bolt across the way, make sure nobody's looking at that exact moment. So the question is, what modifications do you need?
So for stealth, I will need an upgrade for my suit.
Okay.
And I don't think there is anything else.
You do get a blue because the people that are in the office are actually busy doing their job.
Oh, okay. So then I'll
So
definitely
will
take
let
that
you
blue
know
then.
about that. Okay, so I've got your difficulty set there. As you totally look, you peek, you wait for your moment, and you bolt across the area trying to avoid them and the obvious corporate security cameras that are there.
Okay.
Nice.
That's some advantages.
Well, maybe you can see something.
I can see everything. I can see into the data. Okay, but anyways, let's see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so with those advantages, First off, do I need to spend any advantages to see like who was in the office, or could I just do like a quick look by?
You peek, and you see that looks like a group of 5 techs, and they're all like dissecting some data information. And with 2 successes, you're pretty observant. That you notice there's totally in one of the little hollow projections up on the table shows a helix of DNA doing its thing, and you see the Jinteki logo floating right the fuck over it. You're basically getting the idea that these are some of their texts digesting what information she brought when she defected.
The bitch.
So information she has that she provided is in these guys' hands in that room. They're currently basically figuring out how best to steal the copyrights without getting nailed in court.
Okay.
Is she in there? Is the doctor in there?
The doctor you're looking for is not in there. There's 5 doctors or techs. Can't really tell. They're wearing the corporate doctor coats. And 2 security guys that look bored as shit.
Okay.
Their job is to make sure no one leaves this office, basically.
So I know I probably can't do that because it's not a triumph, but
just leave the office, not enter the office, right?
Yeah, they're basically making sure that the nerds keep doing their job and figure out what millions of dollars worth of tech that was stolen, what's useful and what's not.
But people can enter the office, no problem.
People can, there's no one barring the door, but if you enter the office, they will probably have a problem with you.
Okay, just checking.
I'm not sure if I can do this with 5 advantage, but I'm just going to see if I can ask this, right? Could I have it to where something occurs in the room for them to leave? Like, for example, like the data is just being difficult to extract, or for example, like a little somebody drops something that causes commotion.
So you're wanting one of the techs to have to leave the room, or the security to leave the room? For 3 advantages, I'll let one or the other do that.
Well, there's always those distractions.
Anybody have a grenade?
I do.
I don't have a grenade.
I have a glop grenade, but
go up to the door, put the glop grenade. No one's leaving the office.
Well,
before it's done, I don't think.
So no. So here's what I'll do. I think I will try to get the security out.
Okay, so for 3 advantage, I'll have one of the security guys leave or one of the techs. You can pick, and then you still have 2 advantage.
Yeah.
If you want to use the other 2, you can totally ask for a second one to go, of either or.
Yeah. Actually, here's what I'm thinking. If one of those techs leaves, we could just quickly grab him, bring him to a room, and then interrogate him.
I mean, interrogating somebody in their own office, that could be dangerous. I like where you're going with it, but it could be dangerous.
Security officer might know just as well.
That is true, but like the techies, come on, like the security officers are used to weapons. The tech people, I'm not sure.
Like I said, for the other 2, you could have one of each walk out of the office. What you gonna pick? You have nothing but options.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to have a tech leave. Okay. And then with the 2 other advantages, I am going to upgrade. Wait, can I upgrade? I don't think it's upgrade. I think it's just blue.
2 is a blue, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give the next stealth check a blue.
Okay, so conveniently, when you zip past the gate, the exposed office, just as you look back to peek to make sure you haven't been spotted, one of the techs like totally says, "Ah!" and he throws his hands up in a gesture that you kind of notice, and he points to the door, and both the security guards kind of like perk up like they're gonna do something, and the tech just like gestures at them like, "No, no, sit down, sit down." And he points at the thing, and the guards are like, "Whatever." And the tech totally comes out, and he opens the door, and he just like hangs his head low, and it's like, "Ah." This was totally not taken care of properly in decryption. And you hear him mumbling as he's walking towards your allies.
Yeah, I would like to signal Dante, obviously.
How are you going to signal Dante? Dante's watching the other guys, not watching you or Steve.
Yeah, I'm not.
The guy is currently
not.
walking around the corner and going to be running into your friends shortly.
You probably have your silence on, so you probably won't hear the little beep.
He's got his comms on, so
I've got my
smart
message. I can read it without looking at it.
Oh yeah, then
I
would just
up?
Yes, I will shoot him a text because I can do that. So.
Well, what do you say?
I just text him a technician on his way was hacking into Jinteki technology.
Steve, the camera swings over and Steve's just like leaning over to Dante. It's like, so what's the plan next? As you get this message on your smart goggles, smart specs telling you the incoming tech.
Oh, I told him to go in the room with the other two.
Yep.
But he doesn't know where that room is.
And he starts walking, and he looks at the two clear offices, and one is not clear anymore. And he is sharp enough to knock on the door while you guys are going through the stuff. So what's Dante going to do? There's somebody coming any second around the corner.
Well, I'm going to find the best possible, spot to tuck myself away and
you are
wait for him
in
to
a wide
pass by.
open hallway. He is going to see you unless you do something like dive into an office. There is a wide open, clear, clean, beautiful feng shui office space. You're amazed that your buddy did not get noticed when the guy came out.
Even with the camel? Even with the camel suit on?
Yeah, because from the description of the suit in the game, it did sound like it made a holographic image.
Okay, I'll let you try.
But 1 second.
Okay. Are the doors to the offices glass as well?
Yes, the whole wall and door turns clear when they're clear.
Okay, so here is, he's coming, how far am I from the corner that he's going to come around?
Far enough that you can watch your friends. You tell me specifically. I mean, you're hearing footfalls coming down the hallway. You have the message. Are you going to run and dive into the office where your friends are? Are you going to open another office door and jump in?
Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly go up to the, press myself up against the corner so that when he rounds the corner, I'll be as,
Okay, you flatten your profile
pressed up against the wall as possible.
Okay, I will give you a stealth roll for that.
And then as he goes by, maybe I'll try to stun him or something if he notices me.
If you get the jump on him.
Yeah. Let's see. Stealth roll, you'll say?
Stealth roll, I say.
Alright. I do need an upgrade for my stealth roll.
I got your upgrade in
Hopefully.
there. He's completely alert. He is distraught. The techs didn't do their job. Damn it. I'm going to have to go get some slicing gear. I'm like, I had delayed beep. Wanted to make sure you didn't hit a point too. Okay, so you you literally slam yourself against the wall and you hold your breath and close your eyes for a second. That's how you make invisibility work the best. And
moving so slowly, I'm invisible.
Wait 1 moment. There should have been a blue.
Why should there have been
blue? Because I gave a blue to the next stealth check to go.
You mean the next friendly to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I've
Can't
cleared the
specify.
pool, rolled the blue.
All
Somehow his
right.
warning gave you a blue. Okay, 2 successes. The tech
Yeah.
comes around the corner and he's just like super frustrated body language at the air in general he totally is looking up like Jesus Christ, what's going on here? And you do have the momentary drop on him as you take 2 points of strain.
Yes, of course I do. Well, so basically, as soon as he's like just past me, I will try to stun him
Okay, how are you trying to stun him?
with my palm stunner.
Okay, I will give you a free upgrade since he does not see you coming.
Ooh, and I flipped one.
And you get a expensive upgrade. Okay.
All right, let's zap him.
Come on, we want to see this happen. You know, guy comes around and you just go. We want to see this happen.
Zap.
Okay, so what is your total damage?
Well, it's 7 strain to start with, but
Okay.
and then
Disorient.
oh, but hold on a sec. I think I'm missing
7
something. Isn't there another? Isn't there another quality on that I'm missing? Like, is it just the 5 stone, or is if I wasn't there a thing where if I can activate a quality to add more?
You got the book.
I just was wondering if anybody had it.
Nope. Sounds like
right
none
now.
of us have the book open right now.
Okay, I'm looking.
On a
So-
palm stunner, they're pretty basic.
Yeah, they're just meant to stun the average person, which normally only has 5 wounds or strain.
Okay.
And an average soak of 2.
Yeah, so that's
which is
7.
7 points of damage.
So that's 7.
Okay,
Yes,
as
7.
you reach your hand, what does it look like when you stun this tech into submission before he even knew you were there?
Well, basically, he walks around the corner, like right past me. I let him get a few steps down the hall, and then spring up behind him and just give him a zap on the back of his neck.
And he just collapses, and your silhouette is holographically outlined behind him.
And can I use those to advantage to, as he's like pitching forward, kind of use his momentum and mine to basically like quick step and bring him as close to the office door where the other guys are as possible?
Sure, for 2 strain, I'll totally let you sneak him in the office with everybody. You come sliding in with his, unconscious form in your arm.
All right.
As you pop in, and everyone looks at the door, including Steve, going, "Dude, you guys."
So
awesome.
as soon as he's deposited in there, I'll send.
You throwing him on the table or plopping him in a chair?
I'll plop him into a chair, and then as soon as I have the opportunity, I'll send Aikido a quick text, just handled.
Tito's sitting there all crouched down in the corner trying to avoid cameras and anything else. The boys look around and are like, "Oh, good job."
It's like, handled, find the doctor.
So who's doing what?
I'm at this point just waiting for her to show up, or we get word to do something otherwise.
Okay, Steve totally gets the feel that you guys are just waiting for something to happen and jumps into the biggest, paddedest chair in this office and totally puts his feet up on the table. And he's like, "Oh, the good life."
Well, you guys have a technician in here with you now, too.
That's fine. It'll be a distraction when she walks in and I pop her upside the head. So
Okay, so what is our ninja doing in the hallway? I mean, are you going to the office door that he pointed out? Anshin?
Sorry, yeah.
So what is Aikido doing? As you get the message reply back saying handle. Are you continuing
also
down?
says
I just
find
want
the
to like keep, of course, stealthing, right? But is there any way to like for me to keep an eye of what's happening in that room?
Yeah, and it said handled find the doctor.
You kind of
Okay.
you kind of peek back in and you see the 4 techs and two security guys are just being all super chill, looking at the techs doing their techno babble talk, and the techs are like talking and getting all hand gestury excited about all of this great new technology that they've gotten. This will set us ahead years. And he did tell you about 20 feet further to the left, that was the office you were asking about.
Yeah. I would like to then stealth forward and
Dude. That's totally
check it out.
speed. In the back
And
pocket.
yeah, honestly, that caught me there. Like that's why I paused for a second. I read that and I'm like, you know what? That's pretty accurate.
That's what I've been thinking for like the last half hour.
I want to adopt him.
He wants a super suit. Okay, so you're continuing to stealth up the hallway to get to where you need to go. You notice that the security cameras seem to be getting a little closer placed and a little higher tech. If you want to give me a stealth check there.
I shall do so.
As you totally look and realize the camera's numbers have doubled at this part of the hallway. Obviously, this is an important place.
Yeah, so then I will
But not
upgrade.
the bubble cameras, or the actual good smooth glass ones.
The ones that are like 360 up on the top.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the dangerous ones. Yes, so I can upgrade because of my suit, and I am ready.
Okay, go ahead and give me your roll. Really surprised you at that point, you confident bastard.
Yes, I was confident.
As you go up and you get up to the door, and this door looks different than every other door you've seen, except for, of course, the identical door that's behind you on the other side of the hallway. As this thing has a fancy black glass data pad built into it, and it's currently got a big, bold red type text saying occupied. Top clearance. And it's got double doors that, of course, go whoosh whoosh, Star Trek style.
Mm-hmm.
And the electronic lock seems pretty high tech here. And you're getting the idea that the room that's on the other side of this big double door is probably twice the size of any of the offices you've passed.
Okay,
and you're feeling really lonely outside this door just at a camera glance. And you have an advantage still.
Yeah, so with the advantage, I can believe only... Yeah, I'll just make the next stealth check blue.
Okay.
And, because, I am a little bit worried with all the advanced cameras here. And then I would like to send a text message to...
data pad. Tick, 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 tick.
Yep. And I would like to send another one.
Okay.
I will send another one back to our boss.
Oh, your handler?
Yep.
Okay.
And the message is going to be wait, what was this corp called again?
You can just use code names because you would not want to text the actual corporation's name while you're on a mission inside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I'm going to say
create your own pseudonym for the code.
Yep, here we go. So the Waffle House has gotten into our batter. And currently they're trying to pick it apart.
As there's a brief text, as he is sitting at his desk, totally playing Sudoku, because that's the kind of guy he is.
I
As
mean,
he
it's a fun
sees
game.
your message, keeps the mind sharp, comes through, and you immediately get a reply saying, remove the syrup to spoil the breakfast.
Okay. After that, I will text Dante that there is a mission update.
As we
We're
totally
going kinetic.
see Akito's hunched over his data pad typing outside the door. Tack, 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 tack.
Yes, but anyways, I would just text him mission update. We got to get the technology that the scientists have away from them.
Acknowledged primary objective first.
So, yep. Besides that, I guess it's up to them. For
You're
the moment.
standing at the door. You don't see your team anywhere. You're just like, huh.
So, and so I say, eyes on the target? Question mark.
Negative. Oh, but I will text him about the big room. Just the details I can get, like a large room, double security cameras, upgraded security cameras, very VIP area.
So,
Currently locked and occupied.
Okay. So who was it that had the decoy, the distractions set up?
I did.
You did, Kevin? Did you also have a distraction from your contact at the
Well, they were
Yakuza something?
Yeah, they were stealing some stuff, and I did, and I also got the blueprints for the buildings. So
Okay, well, whoever had the distraction now might be a good time to employ it.
it's already going.
Basically, when you infiltrated, that's when he started the plan to decoy
Yeah.
extra backup.
Oh, I thought, okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, I did it so that basically the enemy is currently occupied and won't send extra backup to this place, but yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so I take it, are you just gonna wait there, or
I'm going
what's
to
your plan?
try. My plan currently is to try to find a hiding spot within that area and then just wait there until whoever's there comes out. And then inform you of who it is, if it's her or not, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And then just warn you about who's coming. But other than that, I really don't see what else. Is there any other rooms here besides that one, or is it just that one?
Yeah, there's a big double door on the opposite side of the hallway. So you have one to the left, one to the right. And you pointed to the one to the left because the door is locked. The other one, you're just seeing reflective black glass on the pad, so obviously it's not under use and locked.
It's not under use or locked. I want to first make a perception check, I guess, to look out for cameras or whatnot as I open the door.
The opposite door?
Yes, the one that's unlocked.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a. Now, by cameras, you mean the hallway cameras, not what's in the room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. You totally realize that there are high-tech security here that apparently most are not turned on at the moment, like the motion detectors and the temperature sensors are all currently deactivated. And you actually notice that a row of the cameras that look at the door you were inspecting, all of the cameras that point at that door are currently deactivated.
Oh, nice.
You realize the cameras looking at the door you want to open, those are totally on. But the ones that would catch people coming in and out of the office that's currently locked, all of those cameras are turned off.
Well, that is lucky.
So you know if you want to open the empty office and slip in, that's probably going to take a stealth roll.
Okay, yeah, I'll then do a stealth roll. I'm guessing one strain.
Yep, take one strain, because it wasn't enough for me to trip these security cameras. As he looks and the camera focuses on his face for a second. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
And you need one upgrade. Anything else?
Yep, a blue from my last one.
I'm assuming Aikido has an advantage set up on something.
Yeah, I have my advantages set up, so I'm good.
Oh, Evan was asking what was that advantage?
Yeah, no, they're mine. It's from my sheet.
Yeah, no, I knew it was. I just was like, I keep seeing it show up for like every roll. It was just.
It's scary, isn't it?
See, what is giving you that advantage is what he's asking. Too bad he's not watching you to see it.
Hey, if you ain't there, you ain't there. Okay, ready?
So I'm ready.
What the fuck was that?
Interesting. That advantage is still there. See, you got
Wait,
cocky.
there wasn't a blue.
Why would there be a blue?
Because I got an advantage last time, which I used to upgrade. To add a blue to my next stealth check.
Okay, go
Didn't
ahead.
you already use that?
No, I got another one.
You got another one.
Oh.
Go ahead and use your roll a blue single dice.
Cool.
He's hoping.
I was just hoping for a wash, man.
As your teammates are receiving the updated information, they're kind of chilling in the office, and you're totally like, okay, this door's locked. Oh, look, the cameras on that door are off. Obviously, whoever's in that office is wanting privacy and not wanting to be seen coming and going with somebody that shouldn't be in that office, probably. That way, legally the company has no liability. I'll sneak into this other office as you totally realize the other side is totally under surveillance, and you kind of like hit the button to open and the door whooshes open, and it takes, there's that anticipation where you're hopping for this door to open fucking faster, and all of a sudden you can feel the cameras turning back in your direction as you do the hop and dive into the door as it's opened, and you totally believe you made it in with no problem. You see a massive office. All of a sudden, this office that you go into is like the lap of corporate luxury. As I'm totally going to show you the office, but I'm going to remove some things real quick.
Yeah, no problem. With that advantage, I'll just skip my next stealth check. Blue. Just keep passing the blue, I guess.
You go into the office, and it is massive. Here are the double doors. You may want to zoom your map out.
Yeah, yeah, that's really nice.
As you can see, there's clearly a door here that says security, and a big opulent office. Somebody's got, couches, and a beautiful, what you believe may or may not actually be real windows or flat LED screens made to simulate a building twice this size. You're pretty sure it's fake, because it's supposed to look like downtown at one of the expensive buildings from their window point of view. It's
yeah.
totally funny baloney. but it looks like real windows. So if anyone was video conferencing from this room, it would look like an opulent palace with a giant desk, with a big fancy chair. You kind of peek around the corner here real quick and realize it's got a top of the line bar with all the special effect lighting to make the liquor look even better.
Nice.
And you are totally sure that you snuck in here unseen.
Okay, so so there's currently nobody in here, right?
Currently, it is completely empty. There's
Okay, so
a little very simple Rumba drone zipping by cleaning the room.
yeah, so I would just like to stealthily go up to the security room door.
Okay, door is unlocked.
I would go inside and close the door quietly.
Okay, you go in and close the door. You totally see as soon as you walk in, the lights start turning on, obviously motion detector lights. And the screen kind of powers up, and it's got the company logo and say security terminal login. Basically the security room is responding to your motion detection.
Yeah, I would like to hack in.
Okay, so while you're getting ready to jump in the chair and start hacking, everyone else, you guys are just kind of chilling in the office. Is anyone peeking through the door cracked open?
Well, after I brought this dude in, I was gonna, suggest that he might, suggest to you guys in here that he might know where the doctor is or who's in this mysterious room that Anshin found. But then I was gonna go back out and sneak back down that direction. Now that I took care of the dude.
Okay, so as you point to them, that guy, Steve's got his feet up on the table. He's taking it all in. You immediately slide out the door real quick, and you're going to go peek around the corner. Back where you.
Basically, drop him off in a chair, suggest he might know where the doctor might be, and then slip back out again. Yep. And then down to the corner where I ambushed the dude, and then from there, kind of take it from there. Peek around, see what's up.
Okay, you peek around the corner and you don't see your teammate. Akito has disappeared from the hallway.
Of course he has.
So you have some time. I mean, what are you guys in the room doing? Is he snuck off? I mean, somebody want a medicine check to see if you can slap this guy awake?
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, medicine, huh?
Medicine, yep. Progressive medicine slap.
Okay, slap.
Oh.
I'll take the 4 strain back though for the the cathartic slap.
As you go slap, and the guy's eyes open up, and he drunkenly looks at you. And if you want the strain back, you can take the strain, or you can have him wake up. I'll give you a choice.
I'll take the strain.
As he groggily looks at you and then passes back out, his head draping down.
Yeah, because I was pretty stressed out there for a while. I feel much better. Maybe I should do it again.
Wow. Okay.
Probably not necessary.
So, you guys just pausing and waiting?
Yeah, for
David?
them. Let me know when they're done doing their thing.
Oh, we got to start moving, doing something.
Yeah, I mean, you guys want to stay still and do nothing. I'm cool with that. Things are happening. So, David, anything you're doing before we go back around?
I mean, we're in the room. We I mean, I haven't really been told where, what, who. She's not here, so my best knowledge is to wait for her to walk in and ambush her. Nobody's said go do this, go do that, or hey, we got this other room to go attack, so
Yeah,
I'm
'cause,
waiting
you
to
know-
ambush her.
Quick
Yeah,
question.
Well,
I've-
Evan, when
I've
you
been
left,
feeding them I've been texting them the information,
Okay,
stuff like that.
Basically,
go.
we were told to basically liquidate everything,
yeah. So,
So
which
burn the
means
building
kill
down?
everybody.
so Evan, when
we
you
weren't told to
left,
capture. We were told to liquidate.
did you lock the door on your way out? Did you leave the door cracked open? How did the door get left when you left?
Oh, the door in which the
The
other
office
guys
space.
were?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would have closed the door behind me.
Okay, so it's unlocked but closed.
Yeah, that's all. That's how I found it. That's how I leave it.
Okay, so you totally are peeking down the corner. And what is
Yep, that's where
Evan
you
and
left me.
Anshin doing? Yep. What are you guys doing next? Something's about to happen.
Actually, I'll be right back.
So what
I
I
was about
wanted
to-
to do. Oh, you were about to do. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah,
about
I
to
was
hack
about
the
to
thing. Go
hack
for
in,
it.
and I also spent a story point for that.
Yep. So Anshin's gonna do his corporate hack. Okay,
Okay,
I've got
ready?
your upgrade in there. Go for
Are
it.
you going to use that spike you got, or?
Well, no. So the spike specifically, what it says is, because I was reading that, right? It says on spend a story point and to add. I'm not sure what exactly, but I've been looking at what it adds 3 of something. I'm not sure if it's
3
advantage or successes.
successes.
Okay.
Successes.
Add 3 successes to a successful check. So.
It makes it ridiculously better.
Yeah. So I would
Oh,
have.
I just have.
So I have to already succeed for it to be used.
Oh, so mine said spend a story point to add 3 success to break ice. That's all I had written there.
Oh,
Where
it says-
was the?
No, because
that in there?
I copy pasted it from the gear kits, and it says
That's a
spend
slightly
story
different
point.
one that Anshin's using. The one in the gear kits is different than the one that's in the book, by the way. That's a
Okay,
specific
so which
piece
one
of
is
gear
this?
that the company can make.
That's why I was getting confused. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
If
So
it's the one
so-
from the gear kit, that's a completely unique one that's produced specifically for NPCs, and your corporation has access to them. So
okay, that makes a lot more
it's
sense.
not
Things are adding up
commercially
now.
available. It has to be made custom.
Okay, cool.
So let's see.
Yeah, so that one's different than the regular one, which I'm guessing.
One
you
shot.
have.
Story point to add. Oh, sorry. So that's spend a story point to add 3 blues. I guess that is
Yeah, that's 3 boost
Two-
dice.
to a successful check. Okay,
Oh,
I
so
had a
it's,
different one.
3 blues.
Yeah, it's 3 blues.
I had a different one.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
I looked up a different one.
So
Okay,
to a
so
successful check, so you have to roll, then you apply?
Well, no,
yeah.
you basically get the check, the blue dice.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it adds
it's
the
not,
blue dice to your roll. You just have to say
Right.
before you
Oh.
roll that you're using it.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I
see.
thought.
I
Oh.
see.
I'm like, yeah, that
okay.
made no sense otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
then,
that's
then
why I was
I'm
confused
sorry.
about
I'm
it.
sorry. I misunderstood. Then instead of getting the upgrade, could I get the 3 blues?
You could do both.
Could do both, but I mean that'd be spending all of them.
I
We
mean,
can get some back.
You can steal it.
you have a bunch of naturals on the team.
We have 3.
Okay, fine. Yeah, then I'll also
Triples
do that too.
left.
Then I'll use 2 of them.
You already spent one. Why are you clicking it again?
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Well, because I have to spend one for.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead and give me that back then. That's totally right. As you jam the spike in there, and it immediately starts humming and doing its little thing. So yeah.
Yeah. So instead
give
of
me
an
that point.
upgrade, I'll take 3 blues.
But you already had an upgrade from the point you spent.
You have an upgrade and 3 blues because you spent 2.
Remember, you already spent a point for an upgrade. So
Okay, I got it.
click the button one more time because I clicked it.
Oh, click it. Okay, fine.
You're killing
There you
me,
go.
man.
Yeah,
You're killing me.
That's
There you go.
correct now.
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately you get the sound effect of the computer booting up, and the security panel is totally, lighting up, and you're seeing different cameras that are on the low res security of the computer. It's showing, all the different things of, security backup is going to building C421. Obviously, it's your distraction. You're seeing like an outdoor camera showing riots happening out there. It's showing auxiliary unit A, B, and C have been deployed to that site. All of their sites, secure. You see like 3 other cameras on different sites, all in different parts of town, and they're safe. As you immediately, with your 2 successes, see a little pop-up at the bottom of the screen. We hate those little damn things. It pops up and says security breach in progress. And when you look at the little pop-up, you totally see a picture of a person in a very weird morphed picture opening a door and then diving inside, and you kind of feel like you're looking at yourself from a certain point of view. And a little asterisk pops up saying security investigation imminent.
Okay. So I'm going to immediately text Dante that in opposite large room unlocked, hack security was caught, security coming to investigate.
Check cam, see if doctor is in conference room.
Would I be able to switch to any of the other cameras in any offices?
Well, you try to look at the camera, but currently, just like the outdoor cams, you get the status offline for cameras that would be in the room next door.
Status offline.
Totally see
I
a
text that back.
picture of a security camera having you in front of the keyboard looking at the office that you're in, and then the office across the hall.
Wait, so there's a camera capturing that too?
Yeah.
Can I turn those off and then delete the data?
Why don't you turn on the one in the conference room?
Well, no, the other ones in the conference room are off. I'm assuming I can't turn them on, or could I?
You're assuming somebody's going to need to make sure to do a nice, big, juicy hack for that. That's not going to be just a flip the button. That's someone turned it off under code Alpha Omega.
Yeah.
Know. But you can totally turn the camera off with what you've hacked in this office.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And it totally asks for password clearance, and you can just smash the keyboard a couple times and make a password.
Yes.
What would you like for that advantage, by the way? As he looks up and hits the button and the camera turns off, looking at him.
Let's see. I think. I think I'll just get a straight back.
That's a good choice. As the camera whips back over to where Dante's looking around the corner and he's texting back to you with his goggles. Do me a favor. I am just curious about something. Dante, give me a vigilance or perception. I'll take either or.
Okay, I'm going to steal a thing and then use it.
Okay, there's your point. If you want to give it back, I'll give you an upgrade on your roll there. Like how you get scared. I got you scared.
Perception is always a good thing to roll well on.
At just the hint of moment before you're able to take an action, you get that message from him that he was caught on camera, and you're just like, oh god damn it. And as a nervous tick, you turn your head and look back at the elevators, and you totally see in the reflection of the elevators, of the wall that's in the elevator lift area, where you see that there's on the panel showing an elevator coming up to this floor any second.
Okay. So is the hallway that the hallway Anshin went down clear?
It appears clear. I mean, you know from his gesturing there must be people in an office up ahead, but it still looks clear. Basically, the elevator you came up in is coming up again with more people.
Okay, so I'm
He
gonna
did tell you he got caught on camera. You're
Yeah.
kind of putting them together of maybe I
I'm
don't want to
gonna-
be standing in this hallway right now.
I'm just gonna kind of duck back around the corner, so I'm in Anshin's corridor now, kind of like pressed up against the wall. Real quick, send a text to let the other team know that he was seen, that there's more coming up the camera, and basically like, okay, Aikido seen, elevator coming up, data and conference room down here, something like that. Just real quick.
Okay. So you guys, of course, both of your data pads light up in the office, and you're just like, hey, group text, gotta love it. Anshin's, turning off the cameras, realizing I can't look at the cameras at the other hallway. You kind of zip around and change your corners. You were looking down the corridor. Now you're turning and looking down towards the elevator. As everybody do me a favor and roll initiative.
Do you want it as vigilance or?
At the moment when his message comes across, yeah, give me vigilance.
That sucks because I'm better at that. Oh wait, no, I mean, there we go.
I should probably bring up the turn order tracker first.
I was gonna say.
And I should probably clear it too.
Oh no.
That's why I hadn't rolled yet. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, clear now.
Okay, I went from 4 to 1 to 3 to 1. Not too bad.
All right.
Hey.
We're all set.
Wow.
I would make an argument for me. That is cool, but whatever. It works.
Oh dang.
Okie
Wow,
doke. Oh,
somebody was
we're
serious.
screwed.
Wait, ODST? Oh shit, dog. Fuck
Well,
with the Master Chief.
Orbital drop. Really?
they're
Yeah,
just
like
standing
come
in at
on,
the
bro. We're
moment.
not the Covenant.
Okay, so something's going on somewhere, just as you're sitting at the security terminal, you're getting a security officer advises the team will be there in 20 seconds, basically giving an update.
Hell, that's a hell of a response.
All right.
Well, it is their VIP floor after all. And I gotta double check something. Okay.
So where would they be, like, just approximate map-wise? Like, I know we're mind theatering it, but
They're coming up basically the elevator you guys came up from.
okay. So, but they haven't come yet.
They haven't come yet.
Yeah, could I?
Okay.
The elevator door has not opened yet.
Yeah, could I do? Yeah, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to log out of the computer quickly and turn it off and escape the room.
Okay, so he's giving, he's checking in with command. So you're taking the first PC slot. Is that what I'm hearing?
Ugh.
Works for me. I'm not doing anything until they
Okay.
come in and run by. So
you're turning the computer off and you're like bolting from the door, or are you trying to stealth from the door?
Stealth.
Okay. As you're just like super stealth boy.
See, considering this is the only one with walls that are opaque, They're gonna think something's weird.
No, there's a bunch of opaque walls.
No, they're all clear. I thought this was the only one.
No,
Oh.
there's only
There
one
were
other
2
office
rooms
where
clear.
you guys are that are clear.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I misheard then. Okay, never mind then.
Okay,
Yeah, so you
so
still
go
want a
ahead.
stealth check?
Take your stealth check to kind
Okay.
of.
I need an upgrade and a blue.
Might as well get you guys back on the board. Okay, go ahead and got your upgrade and your blue there.
Cool.
As you're attempting to zip out of the office. Wow.
I think I zipped out of the office. You know?
Now, when you zip out of the office, because you get out of that computer chair like nobody's seen, the chair is still spinning as you zipped out of the security room, open the door, and you slide out like a shadow. And take another point of strain, because you ran your ass off to get out to that door. You snuck out of the door. You assume past the cameras without them seeing you. Where are you heading? Because you have a long ass corridor and a short corridor that ends in a window that you totally believe does not open because it's a solid piece of glass. What is your
With
plan?
the chime, somebody happens to open the conference door.
Yes, they just run into me while I mean, you know what? I think I will take Evan's suggestion for the triumph.
Interesting. So just as you slip out, you're saying someone that was inside that room is coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just as you slip out, now as you're slipping out, you're successfully stealthing out of the office. Where do you physically want to end up so I know when I tell you the door opens where you are? I mean, are you just standing in the middle of a hallway or?
No, I essentially I want to be on the side of the door that is closest to the window, but you know, that believed has no path, no reason for anybody to walk that way, right?
The dead end. Perfect. So
yeah, the dead
eyes
end.
wouldn't look that direction. Okay, perfect.
Sure hope it's who you think it might be, not somebody else.
So immediately the door opens and they don't notice you yet, but a member of the Corp security team totally comes out and he's just making some gruntled noise. You kind of get the under his breath, he's like, I'm not a waiter, sending me to get more aquafee. As he's just like the door opens and he steps out, you see he's got the security uniform, the armor, the sidearm, and he's, being sent to get something for this room. Is you clearly see the room is, as the doors are open. I mean, you could on the next round totally burn to get in there before the doors close. That's totally a thing.
Yep.
Or whatnot. As the guy's totally coming out and. He's like, I gotta get something, and he's like frozen mid-turn. He's just coming out to get some more water for the bar. As that happens, back in the hallway, where Steve and 2 other team members are safely slapping a guy in a chair with the door closed.
It's so cathartic, though.
Elevator goes ding, and the officer totally drops a doorstop. It's basically a big rod, it's like a shower rod basically that keeps the elevator door open. And he goes, deploy! And you see 3 security guys come running out on the camera, running towards the office where the security alarm went off. Poor Dante's looking at the elevator and he's like, shit. 3 guys in, their security armor with their sidearms, like hup, 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 hup. Dante looks the other direction and totally sees his teammates standing there all ninja akimbo and a security guard coming out heading in his direction, who thankfully hasn't noticed him yet.
Heading in Dante's direction?
In Dante's direction, yeah. The guy's going to the elevator to
Okay.
get stuff.
And so the door, how far away is the door?
What door are we talking about?
The guy came out of. The door that the guy came out of.
That's like 50 feet down the hallway. That's a hell of a run, plus the office with the clear windows to get past.
Oh boy.
You could probably pull off a stealth if you wanted. So who's going first? As Akito's standing akimbo, and he says, "Be right back."
Oh, okay. How far away is the door that Akito just jumped out of?
It is 50 feet down the hallway from where you're standing, looking around the corner of the elevator.
Oh, right. They're across the way from each other. Gotcha.
And the security guys off the elevator are gonna come right past you. They're coming right past you to go to where Akito came out of the office. You are pretty damn sure.
Okay, so there's that room with the text, the conference room, the one he came from, and that's it.
Yep.
No cover of any kind. Oh, okay. What's the ceiling like?
Ceiling is beautiful, Duraplast raised ceiling. I mean, if you could succeed at an athletics or a coordination, you could totally do what I'm hoping you're thinking, which is the whole jump up in the ceiling and stealth in the raised ceiling.
Yeah, but I was thinking about doing parkour style.
Ooh, that's even better because you have parkour.
And
it's away.
Yep, I just kind of want to propel myself up there and like tuck myself up into the cove ceiling or whatever it is.
Okay, it's got that cool raised ceiling. I will give you an upgrade for your stealth on top of your suit's upgrade to see how quickly you ninja up into the ceiling.
Alrighty. So 2 upgrades?
2 upgrades, yep. And perception is one of their skills.
Oops, that was... yeah, okay.
You rolled too soon. By the way, go ahead and roll again.
Now you ready?
Yep.
Wow.
Because the 3 security guards are trained in perception.
What a time for that to happen. All right, well, so I succeeded. I succeeded to get up there and not be seen.
Yep.
You died. Describe how you totally parkour your ass into the ceiling and slide that tile closed just in time with a hint peeking out so you can watch them run by.
Well, I just, I how, kind of hop into a door frame, use, do like the splits to hold myself in the door frame, grab the top of it, and flip myself up into the ceiling.
And just as you do that, the 3 security guys, you totally hear them going hop, 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 as you're just like, I am ninja. And as you do that, you clearly hear one of their radios on their side of their armor squawks and lets you know that they have backup coming.
Of course they
Backup
do.
ETA
right.
will be 15 seconds, basically, 1 roundish.
Okay, so, I'm up and hidden in the ceiling. I had to use 2 strain for the parkour. So I will... and so basically, the parkour is actually a maneuver.
Mm-hmm. You can maneuver anywhere within a certain distance, which you're at medium with this build of Dante, right?
Say again?
No, this is short or medium?
It's short. Yeah.
Okay. You feel very safe where you are stealth. Very nurtured.
Okay. And so let's see. From there, I once I'm like up there and hidden and hear that, I'm gonna just real quick. I'm making sure everything is silenced, but I'm gonna send a message to the group in the office and let them know what's going on.
As the cat tries to step on the keyboard, I'm totally thinking, dude, I'll make you have to type out your messages in the chat. Okay, so that is your turn where you've successfully removed yourself from the danger that is imminent. Okay, so what are the guys in the offices doing? Are you continuing to slap your hostage?
I think it's time to start going.
No. I'm going out the door, shotgun in hand.
Oh, okay. So one maneuver will get you in the hallway. You see 3 security guys running right towards you at short distance.
Well, no,
I
because
thought
Evan
we were waiting
was
for them to
past us
pass.
the other.
Okay.
Well,
that's what I
Evan was
asking.
past us, so they were near him, right? So they've already passed us, or no?
No, they're still coming. They haven't had their turn yet.
Oh,
Lloyd from the
if they haven't passed us.
They haven't passed Evan yet. It's just he
Okay.
heard the
What do you mean they haven't had their turn yet? It's like everybody goes before us.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
I'm in the same corridor as Anshin is. So not the same corridor as they are.
Correct. The guards have not passed their door yet.
And Okay.
So are they close to our door?
They are close to your door. They're within. If you were to come out shooting, they're within short distance of you.
Okay, then fine. That's all I need.
The beauty is,
pop out.
You really don't know. You just hear boots outside your door because they're not stealthy.
Right.
You hear them, but you don't know shit except for the text message.
Well, if they're stomping down the hall, I could probably gauge that they're coming close to.
They haven't passed your door is pretty much all you've got.
Right. All right. I'm going out, turning their direction. If I got to step up to get short distance, I will.
Oh, just coming out of the door will totally give you short distance.
All right. And I will take 2 strain to aim. And what the heck, we'll do that too.
An aim and an upgrade. I like it. Okay,
Yep.
and there is a group of 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Wow, that's all right.
All right.
So that's 9 points.
Bread and butter. 9
and
points. Good.
We will do blast.
You're supposed to say it beforehand, but yeah.
I'm sorry?
Nothing, no, I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, you have to spin for the blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have to say what type of round it is first. Never mind. You already did. Never mind.
He's using the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's loaded in there. Blast 5, knockdown, stun damage, vicious 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only one of them. You have to say before you fire which one of the 4 it is.
No, those are.
It's a setting. Each one of those is a setting.
Yeah, it's basically like Judge Dredd's smart gun, where you say double hitter, stun round. But I'm assuming, are you using the shotgun?
Since when? Yes, I'm using the shotgun.
That's the type of shotgun.
It's a smart gun. It doesn't do all of those features. It's got a stun round, a basically like beanbag round for the knockdown. It's got a blast round, which is a regular shotgun, or an armor piercing round, which is the vicious 2. That's the whole point of the HHI is you can pick what kind of bullet you're shooting. So
I guess I misunderstood that because when you look at a regular shotgun, it has like blast and knockdown and like vicious all part of it.
Yeah, so... no, this is the smart gun that lets you pick the round you're shooting. That's why the pistols have the same kind of features.
Okay.
I think they're a little different, but yeah.
So basically what you're saying is you're shooting it in shotguns mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you come out, you wheel that bad boy in shotgun mode, and you let that shotgun roar.
Yep.
Okay, so blast 5.
So center mass gets the 9 points.
First guy gets cut in half by your round.
Everybody you get a blast. You get a blast. Everybody gets a blast.
And the other 2 guys, take a shitload of, pock marks from your
Yep, last
round.
5.
Yep. Okay, so
And-
one guy is completely obliterated. The other two both look like.
And I'm going to follow up going low, doing the same thing.
Oh, damn. Okay, so let me set your pool up there. And you're going in shotgun mode since the hallway just heard a boom.
Well, explosive round or whatever it is, yeah. Whatever type of round that is.
Okay.
Well, I guess I know what direction this is going.
Yep.
Well,
Going
somebody
loud.
screwed up, so
Well, shit's gone downhill, so.
Yeah,
No, I know.
that's fine.
Okay.
We ready, James?
Yep. Are you aim
Question.
or?
Oh. No,
It's
I'm not
wait,
aiming.
hold on a sec. You said it was short range. Why is there 2 dice in it?
That's true. There should be 2 dice.
What's that?
It's short range,
It
and it's
doesn't-
got 2 dice.
So go
Should
ahead
be 1
and
die.
roll that again.
No.
No,
Yeah.
just leave it.
You're
But okay,
doing-
fine.
Okay.
Okay, fine. No, see, no.
Okay, we'll take the previous one. Okay, so you come out and the second guy, the 2 guys on the sides of this guy, their armor's all pocked up. You see blood coming out, and you come out and BAM! A second one just gets cut in freaking half by the round. As the walls are vibrating from the, weapons fire in a confined quarters. As immediately the surviving guy screams back towards the elevator, because obviously there's someone back there, you just can't see him. We need backup now!
So, what's with the despair?
That would be more backup.
I was just thinking my gun jammed also, but
No, I'm good with you.
When I hear
You
more
guys are.
backup, I just hear XP. Free XP, man.
yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not by creature killed.
Yeah.
So,
It's not D&D.
yeah.
which James does milestone anyways. So.
Oh, I do.
Far easier that way.
Oh, I do action.
Which
XP,
is
so
great. The milestone is a great addition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been around for a while, but yeah, it's
I preferably do action XP. So whatever actions the players take, whether that be in combat or out of combat, they get XP for it. So
Yeah,
but with the milestone,
that's
he
what
can just
milestones
say
are.
whenever he wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
So
Whenever
that way
he feels like it, they
Yeah, sneaking past the group is just as valuable as killing them.
I just prefer doing it XP wise, and plus, it rewards the players that come and play more. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So-
because it's like
Top of the order. Immediately, the security guy who came out of the office does not notice our little ninja hiding behind him. As he comes out and immediately hears blam, blam right down the hallway less than 50 feet away, pulls out his sidearm, hits the safety button, and is immediately running straight forward. Oblivious to 20 feet ahead of him is a ninja in the ceiling. But
this
going
is great.
towards the exploding rounds running. He is not noticing you behind him. He is oblivious to Akito's. He is running with his weapon towards the shotgun rounds. The door is still open. Mere moments, basically the bottom of the initiative. The doors will slam shut and relock. As he is running to reinforce his colleagues, immediately both of you guys by the elevators hear someone in the elevator lift screaming, "Lift 1 secured. Send up security team backup in lift 2. I will secure the location." And all of a sudden he drops something that makes a mechanical whirly sound, and something's making whirly girly sound, and little roly thing comes plopping out of the lift. It's basically a teeny tiny little softball sized probe with cameras all over it. Totally does that 360 spin and Gets a great picture of the two guys with their shotguns murdering two of the three guys. The third guy shitting his pants, going, "I'm next." And as that happens, who's going next?
We're at the very top.
It's very top of the order for you guys.
Okay, so here is one suggestion. I could try to go in the room and sneak there and see if there's anything I can get there. But there is also the fact of, like, you guys could just shoot the enemy that's in front of you. So I would be fine deferring going in at this current moment to a different slot.
Probably
You said
better
the door
to
closes
defer
at the
that
end of the
maneuver.
order?
As long
Yeah,
as someone does it by the end of the order. The door has
Yeah.
not snapped shut yet.
Yeah, so my plan eventually is to go into the room, but since there's no combat, I'll be fine just taking the last slot then.
Yeah.
Sam.
So you want to
Sam.
go first? You want me to go first?
Go for it.
All right.
Because we got, 2 guys to take care of. Well, 3, kind of.
The guy in the
No, I
elevator you
killed
don't have
one.
a clear shot on. You've only got one living guy in front of you, the 3
Right.
security troops. The
So
other
either
guy's up ahead, and you're going to have to basically move to get to him.
so either one's shooting this guy and the other's advancing on the elevator, or is my thought.
You
So
pick
you
one,
wanna
I'll take care
advance?
of the other. You pick one, I'll take care of the other.
You want to advance the elevator after this guy goes down, or you want me to advance the elevator?
I'll take the elevator. That's fine.
All right. So I shoot this guy.
I mean,
Ready?
it's like my character's not really a combat character either way, so.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you want, that's what I'm saying. If you want, I can be the one
that's
to
fine.
rush the elevator.
I mean,
All right.
he can do heavy weapons. He's just better at
Free
talking.
aim.
So you got a free aim?
Yep, just standing there. So ready?
Okay, I've got your blue in there.
We're only 1 dice at short range still.
1 dice for short range. Yep.
They're shotguns.
All right.
They don't have much range.
Oh.
Wow.
I'll take it again. That's all right.
This guy just got splattered
even
all over
without
the place.
your advantage, you put a round in him and it goes through him. He drops to the ground. So these 3 dead security guys just have huge, massive holes missing in them, blood splattered all over the walls.
All right, hallway's clear.
What would you like for your 4 advantages is the question.
Let's see here. I'll take 2 strain back, and I'll give Kevin a blue.
Okay.
Dunka.
You literally made him the opening he needs.
Yep.
Okay. So security force is heading up in 1 lift, waiting for the next team to come in the next lift. Only 1 lift is working, so it's going to take them time. Bastards.
I mean, if you can bar the door somehow, that'd be even better, but.
So who's going next?
Yeah, me, I guess. Wait, we still got that one guy running towards us, right?
One guy you have no idea is coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep, we don't know about him.
He's totally going to get the drop on you. It's going to be great.
All we hear is radio convo saying backup's coming up the elevator.
James, can you put the other map up so I can get an idea of how far from the elevator I am?
I was going to say we can totally
mind's eye. The map was accurate anyway.
It's not accurate. You just
we were.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of.
Yeah, we were just past the elevator, really.
Yeah, we're like.
We weren't.
We like
the
over
rooms
here?
weren't that far past.
Yeah, your office is like right here. So,
okay.
One maneuver you could move forward and see him in the lift.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, I mean, that put me like over here, right?
Yep. So you basically you're gonna Terminator up on this guy.
Yep.
Oh, the poor bastard.
I'll give him a little kissy face and fire.
And which round are you using? I'm assuming the explosive.
Well, he's by himself, so I think I'm going to use a vicious round. No, a knockdown.
Knockdown? Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one for burning the burning his maneuver. As you step right next to the little softball-sized droid that looks up at you. Great visual shot of making you look like a giant with your shotgun. Are you taking any additional strain for aim? You're already getting a blue. You're going for the upgrade.
Yeah, I might as well take the strain. I got some back earlier, so okay. And we'll take the aim.
Okay, so I got 2 blue and an upgrade for you. Poor bastard.
That seems
he's
to be
gonna live.
That seems to be a common roll.
Okay, so you nail him for 9 points of damage before soak. As you see, he's wearing, his security uniform. It is armor. He is going to survive the shot, as he is fucked up.
And how much does activating the knockdown?
The knockdown
2, right?
is 2 advantage. Yep.
Okay, and I'll just I'll give advantage to the next person that goes.
Okay.
No, never mind. I'm gonna give him a disadvantage.
Okay, he's gonna have a black dice for what he does.
Yeah, because he just got knocked. He's bouncing around the inside of that elevator right now.
Oof. But he's likely to come back at you.
Yeah, he basically got blasted back into the wall, and he's now on his knees. Because he's hurting. He's hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, we need to get some grenades for the next mission.
I mean, this thing's as close to a grenade as you need.
Yeah, but still.
I have a grenade. I have a glop grenade.
Yeah. if we want to.
Have someone pry the door open and throw it into the next lift.
Well, the first lift is already barred open, so it can't do anything. Yep. So it's just this lift, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he barred the lift he's on. That's the one he barred.
Yeah. So basically, what we need to do is throw the grenade right here, and basically keep those doors closed by globbing those doors closed.
So he was. Oh, okay. So he was staying back. He wasn't coming forward with
He was securing the position.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I did warn you guys about that other guy coming when I sent you that message.
I don't think we're reading messages when we hear footsteps and guards coming.
Your data pads are going off in your pocket, and you're like, "Well, read."
This was before you guys This was before you guys jumped out of the room, though. I told you guys about the backup coming and everything.
Okay.
So who's going next? Dante, you just stay in your hiding spot as the security guy is going to be running past you?
Are you fine with me taking it first before you do anything?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Cool. Somebody shoot him in the back. Jesus.
No, I'm going to slip in the room. Which could have a potential abductee that we need to re-abduct.
Okay, so you're going to dive in the room.
She's not an abductee. We already know that.
I don't know. We're taking her back by force. That sounds like something we're about to abduct.
You're diving in the room.
Well, technically, we only need to take her head back, but...
No, they'll want to question her. We're going back alive.
Yep, and who's in there?
Mini. Where is your mini?
You did not give me a mini when we went to the slideshow, so...
No, you didn't, but I'm looking for you on the other map. Where did you go? Did you stack yourself under someone?
No.
Do me a favor, on this map, where the hell did you go?
I'm pinging myself.
Down at the bottom?
I moved my character proportionally to where I would technically be.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus, that's why I'm not seeing you. What the hell you doing over there?
Yeah, I moved myself next to Dante.
And now you're moving around when I'm trying to pick you up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm like, where did he go?
Yeah, I moved myself how we were moving, like, when we were on this map before, so...
So the question is, are you running in with quickness and speed, or are you just stealthing into the first room?
Stealth.
Okay. I like that. So do me a favor, and I'm just gonna have you roll against the mediocre people. And you got an upgrade there, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Success and 4.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh
my god.
You needed 3 more advantage.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Why did he need
Whatever
3
the
more
Joseph?
advantage? You hear sound coming from the security room. It's an identical room. You hear some sound up ahead of someone saying, I hope that idiot comes back with some water soon. From the bar. You hear a voice over here that clearly matches your target. Non-voice from over there. And then we have a voice behind the chair you can't quite make out, but it's humanoidish form, talking about we have the information. And you believe you have snuck in successfully, unseen by anyone, unheard by anyone. And then there's a slight rattle at the door, and thank God these doors are very, very soundproofish. As some voice says, we'll send extra security to take care of it. And are you just staying there, or do you want to take 2 strain to make some extra distance there?
I would take I would take 2 strain to make some distance.
Go ahead and move
Are
yourself
you leaving?
6-ish square.
Are you leaving the door open or closing it, or letting it close?
Well, it's going to close unless he does something to
That's
stop
what
it.
I was asking.
Actually, since is Dante new enough to get to the door, like in
He
this?
will not be able to get to that door in time.
Not this round.
Oh, gee.
If the door closes, he'll have to deal with a locked door, and you will probably be locked in here. I mean, you look at the lock and you see it's in locked mode, so when the door closes, it's going to have to be hacked from either direction. If you were to somehow shove something in the door, that would of course stop the door from closing.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to. I was just looking through my items to see what I could shove in the door's way.
As he bravely throws himself on the door. I will keep it open for you, teammates. I will camouflage myself as a carpet.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to take the risk. Instead of moving a different place and taking 2 strain, I am going to try to keep the door slightly opened.
How?
By holding it myself.
You're gonna put your body in harm's way of a door?
It's got to have security measures so it doesn't crush you like an elevator.
Oh yeah, it's the double doors from Star Trek, not like the regular. Yeah, no.
It's gonna eat Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, no, that just hit my mind.
He's not wrong in that it probably has some kind of feature if you stand there, but I will tell you, if you choose to do that, you are blowing your stealth out of the water. The fact that the door
because it's going to close, open,
everyone's
close,
gonna
open.
look at the door going.
Yeah.
And you are outlined by the light of the hallway in a doorway. You'd totally be, they can't identify you, but they're totally blowing your cover if you're standing there ninja style, which would be cool looking, but will blow your stealth.
Yeah, because it'll close and open.
Yeah, I'm just going to let it close then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to let it close, take 2 strain, and move to another. I'm guessing this is a room right here?
That is a room that you cannot get to, but from what you saw in the other room, you know that the door to that area is over here. It's quite a ways away. This is a great spot. It's huge.
So where would be a good hiding spot for me to quickly get to then?
Totally the security room with the guards. Totally not a good place. By the way, I have to remove a guard. Guard gone. But you clearly hear two guys talking about. Did you look at his face when they sent him to get water?
Would I be able to just huddle in that corner?
Sure, you can hug against the wall there. Like, I'm just a fly on the wall. Nobody see me.
Yeah, I'll just do that. And would that be a maneuver?
Yep. Poor Dante, you're hanging off in the ceiling. Security guard's gonna be next turn running around that corner and probably shooting your buddies in the back. That's what you're assuming is gonna happen.
Where is he with respect to me and
He's
the
about
door
a
with?
short distance away since you are up in the ceiling.
No, I mean, has he already gone past where I am,
yet.
or
he will be passing
he's
you
not
on
yet?
His turn coming up.
Okay.
So he's a short distance away from you. He is definitely out of hand to hand if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Let's see. And where am I currently with respect to the lab with the glass windows?
You're like a good 20 feet away. But remember, you are up in the ceiling concealed, so you can't really see a lot of action going on.
No, that's not. I just mean like when I jumped up there, how far away was I from it?
You're about 20 feet away from it. Everybody in that room are looking as the security guard is running by with his gun out and ran past their office, and they're like, "What's going on?"
Okay, so he's past it already. And he's a little ways away from me.
Yep. That 30-foot distance there is killing him.
So if I were to, could I scooch myself forward enough to drop down like right behind him or something, like as he's running?
For 2 maneuvers, you could use your parkour to do that. One maneuver to crawl in the crawl space and then parkour your way out. Because, of course, you'd want to use your parkour to not take falling damage.
Right.
Die from an 8-foot ceiling. That's the best use of parkour ever.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so as he's running, you time it just right to parkour out of the ceiling behind him within hand-to-hand range, I take it?
And not in front of the glass, because he already went
He's
past
already
it,
past
right?
it, yep.
Yeah, so then, I will hand-to-hand him.
Okay, and you're rolling a story point there. I like it. I'm going to give you another story point because you're coming from an ambush. And you're meleeing him. We can only hope his armor protects him. Parkour as you come sliding ninja style off the ceiling. He's running and he's like, "What?" And he turns around all slow-mo to look back and realize your form is coalescing predator style on the floor.
Okay, so I am not going to use the palm starter. I'm just going to do my own kung fu stuff.
Everybody loves kung fu fighting.
But I am going to do non-lethal damage.
Okay. So you're going for the stun instead of the lethal.
Pretty
Sticking with
much.
the original plan, which was to leave no bodies.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
2 upgrades.
You got 2 upgrades against 2 purple and a black.
Okay. So he takes 6 strain from just the attack, and 3 strain from my talent. That adds 3 strain to the punch.
Ooh, thank God for
so a total of 9 strain damage.
I can tell you for the 9 damage, he is still on his feet, but if you do that stun 3, he would not be.
Oh, that the stun 3 is the talent.
Oh, okay.
That's a talent. I have a talent that adds that to my their attacks.
Okay, but it's 9 points.
So 9 points of strain total.
Okay. So in fact, with that, he would go down. You Hassan chop him with the judo chop, the Kirk-style judo chop.
Okay.
You still have your 3 advantage.
So basically, I'm not in sight of anybody currently at the moment. I'll just kind of just hug the wall and take 3 strain back.
Like watching an episode of American Ninja. You drop him to the ground, then you go hug the wall. And with that,
I need the strain.
The doors go and close.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And Akito hears some voices talking, and is totally like, this is a dangerous position I'm in. As you totally look at the door control and realize it can't just be pushed to open. So it was password protected closed. That's very unfortunate. As a voice way off across the room talks to the ominous figure on the desk, who's totally wearing the fanciest Ritz suit you've seen ever. It shimmers, it glows. And he says, "Do you think your security forces can take care of this?" And this guy's like, "They'll do what you paid them for." And all of a sudden she gets, Do you think it's Jinteki? Do you think they sent someone to retrieve me? Do they know I defected? And then top of the order, who's doing what?
I would at least like to get a message out, unless you guys want to do combat stuff.
I have to take care of somebody first. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Because that guy's about to hit his gauntlet and make that little droid on the ground do something.
Yeah. No, I'm just kind of a bit worried about my position right now, but go ahead, make combat.
Well, yeah, choices were made.
Yeah, I'm gonna put another slug into him.
So you're shooting a guy that's prone. Gotta love it.
Yeah, of course. Wow. And then I'm gonna teabag the little drone. Just kidding.
Okay, so go ahead and take your
aim
shot.
And
boom.
You're
aiming. Don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. Okay, now you can roll.
What the hell? That's the second. At least not.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh,
okay. That's a triumph, not a despair.
You should be happy, not sad.
Yeah, that's 9 points plus
a lot
advantage
of black
plus.
in that.
So 9 points of damage will take him out, and you're doing the knockdown round again, right?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have activated either way, but.
Hey, you got a triumph. You can activate it if you want. Bounce his body around the elevator. Okay,
that or you clip the drone while you were shooting them.
No, because the drone is like literally right under me.
It's totally right there, ready to go off like a stun grenade. That's one of its features. It's BB9. Okay, so your shot takes him down. He falls lifeless when you put the round in, hits his armor just right, goes right through the inside, and doesn't come out. What does a knockdown round do when it does lethal damage? Nothing pretty. You've got an advantage and a triumph. I mean.
Okay, I'll take a strain back.
I was going to say extra killer party points if you use the triumph to kick the drone into the elevator and pop the bar loose. Send the lift away.
That sounds like a good idea.
Wait, no. We don't want the lift going away. It's just then more come up.
I give bad advice. Listen to me.
But somehow it jacked up the other elevator?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the round did damage to the other elevator?
That I can't give you.
Yeah.
Because it's not. The other
now,
elevator's not involved.
If you did blast, it might be different, but no.
The panel of the elevator blows
if it was the first elevator instead of the second elevator, too. Say that it went through the wall or something, but yeah. How close am I to the door for the second elevator?
It's like 5 feet away. You're right there. I mean, if you want, you could use it for a maneuver to basically take 3 steps to the side, go and just be standing there waiting.
Well, no, I was thinking about kicking the drone into the other door to, see if I could set it off and fuse the door shut, but I'm standing too close.
Well, he's not giving it command, so it's just going to sit there, right?
He was about to hit the button, and he was unable to finish what he was doing in his action.
Ooh, I'm going to take the extra. Can I take the extra action to grab the control?
Sure, you lean over, and he's got the little gauntlet control. You totally see a huge picture of you on the flexible LED screen.
Is it programmable?
What do you mean by programmable?
I was going to have it rush into the elevator when it opens.
Basically, you can select a target, so you'd have to have a target to send it out.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
But it does have the motion trigger button, so you could.
I'll do that, and then hide in the elevator.
If you had time, like an extra action, you could tell it to go off at the first sight of motion when the door's open. But you don't have time to do that and murder a guy with a shotgun.
Yeah, you already took an action, so.
Okay, well, I'll just take the maneuver to get in. Can anybody come up with an idea for the triumph?
Dave hasn't gone yet. Maybe use a maneuver for him to get the thing set up. Give him a maneuver or something so he can get the thing forward. And then set it up.
Throw it to him.
Well,
yeah.
Move forward.
So basically pass it to him so he can get the thing set up to do that.
Because that's kind of why the officer didn't do that to you yet, because it's an action to command the drone to do
it. Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
Well, just give me a free maneuver. I move up to you, then I can take a maneuver, take it from you, and then turn it and face it.
Yeah, sure.
So you're totally taking the free maneuver to get in the elevator with him?
To get near him, get to him to take it, and then use my action to run it to the door and set it up.
I totally like that option, mainly because after his action's over, ding goes the elevator. As a trio of security guards come rushing out, weapons ready, and they look left and right and run, since you're both in the lift, they don't see you right off the bat, run towards the dead members of their team. And basically the guy on the way out of the elevator totally hits the closed door button, so the lift will head down to let the next group of reinforcements get it. Secure the corridor! Secure the corridor! As the next 3 come peeling out, and they're basically standing right where the first 3 died, trying to assess the situation, because they know the danger is further down the hallway from what the security team has told them. Never operate under false information. But there's still one more group of reinforcements coming. So who's going next?
Jen, did you want to go?
I mean, I'm fine with take. Actually, we all go at this point, so yeah, that's fine.
Since you're sitting there shitting himself, like, oh crap.
Oh no, I've just been thinking. So, anyways, I'm guessing this is probably if I'm guessing this is an action, but anyways, I wanted to text Dante.
Okay, so you've taking a moment to pull out your data pad and start typing. Okay.
Yep, and I want to text him. Target in sight. Minimum for security. Plus.
Okay.
Plus one other VIP.
That's pretty cocky without doing a perception check.
I mean, from what I get, I'm just guessing from the very limited intel that I have, right? I hear a few voices in the security room. I hear them talking about... I heard them talking to somebody about the security forces, so I'm guessing that's another person to deal with. And, they maybe have an aide with them. I'm just ballparking something out there.
Okay.
He gets a single word back that says ceiling, ?
I look up at the ceiling.
It's got beautiful 12-foot tall ceilings in this office. Simulated granite. You can practically see a reflection of yourself in the shininess of the ceiling.
Yes,
is it reasonable to expect that I might be able to get into the room through the same way I got up into the other ceiling?
You would assume this room is a sealed room.
Oh, okay.
Sealed.
Solid ceiling, not drop ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe one of the walls. I don't know. Never mind. It was
Lock
a
a door, but have a crawl space across the ceiling. Not gonna fly with these guys.
Well, maybe they're not that bright. Who knows?
I am able to get to the security room. I could try to do something, but there's also the fact of that'll get loud. So,
well, you gotta do something, man.
Anyways, besides texting Dante, was that an action?
Well, it's an action to basically whip out your data pad and start typing. Yeah.
Yes, and then I would also like to hit record on it.
Oh.
And then I would just try to stay back and stealthy, like a spider on the wall.
And you probably have a security key on the guy in front of you, Evan.
Yep.
But anyways, that's going to be my turn then. Wait, actually, do you want me to make a stealth check, or are you going to make an opposed one when somebody comes near?
And oh no, there's going to be a roll. Don't worry, there's going to be a roll.
Okay.
So, needless to say, the guards basically, I think they're in the elevator. You guys totally hear them when they look at the boot prints that you walk through the dead bodies of their friends. They think you're in the elevator. One success. That was not bad at all. Pretty good for these guards. So you guys in the lift are expecting some action shortly. And Anshin, what is your stealth again? What is the total dice?
Yes, so currently it would be 2 yellow and 2 green. I get an upgrade from the suit. But yeah.
Because
that includes the upgrade.
Yeah, that includes the upgrade.
There texting in the corner, 3 people are gonna get some rolls here. Don't mind my helmet shining with my text screen.
He's got night play on. There.
Night wish.
Ooh, he's doing well. He's doing real well. So far, you're texting away, and nobody seems to notice you there. As all these voices are talking, the security guys are like, "Holy crap!" Obviously, they're pulling up the security feed of their guys being cut down on the hallway by 2 jamokes. Are those some HHI shotguns? What the hell? Okay, so who's going next?
David, you want to go?
Sure. I'll run the drone down behind.
Totally. You hear the 3 of them totally went out. They investigated the scene, and they're like, "I think they're in the elevators." As you totally look down at your boots and see the red gore footprints walking into the elevator.
Right. I send the drone their way and detonate.
Okay, give me a quick computers roll as you say go and detonate. Don't roll yet though. Because he gives you a blue. As he goes zip zip zip.
And I rolled an upgrade.
Yep, I got it in there for you. Just need one success, but the extra successes give you extra damage.
Alright, computer. Where's my computer? Oh, dang it! Shut up.
You want the advantage for the blast? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, which one? I guess it don't really matter what I roll because they're all the same. All right, here we go.
Oh.
You go, and you're guiding this thing. A little remote control drone is going right to the guys and go, it's the commander's probe droid. And, the drone's okay. The guy totally turns around to talk to the teammates, and just gives them the shush. We're going to go after the guy in the elevator with a hand signal. And the drone comes running up to his leg and goes, and sparks shoot out. Like basically an electric stun grenade goes off. And that guy drops to the ground. The other two basically like recoil and cover their faces with their free arms. And they look at the drone who's going all BB9 style as they're just like, Commander, stand down. And the guy goes, I don't think it's the commander's drone anymore. Okay, and who's taking that last slot now?
Well, I would like to check and see if this guy has a like a clearance badge or whatever to get through security doors.
He totally has a security badge.
I would take that.
Okay, you reach down, you pop the badge off his belt.
Okay. Are you considering that a maneuver or an action?
I'll give you that for a maneuver.
Okay. So is it possible from where I am to see what's going on in the techie room?
No. I mean, if you take a maneuver, you can go see what's in the techie room. Remember, you're far enough that you're out of sight, so works both ways.
Do I have to pass in front of it to get to the room that Aikido is?
Yes. Remember, it's a physical thing between where he is. It's
okay. So, I will. Basically, what I'd like to do is, move past it and see what's going on inside. Actually, you know what?
You're gonna stealth past it.
Still a ways away. I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna stealth past it. I just want to stealth past it. While I'm going by, just take a quick look, see what's going on.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 strain for the second maneuver, by the way.
That's that's my action. Stealthing past is an action or maneuver? Because I used a maneuver to do the thing. So if I use my action as a maneuver.
But then you can't stealth. Then you're just walking out to everybody.
So stealthing, just like going stealth, is an action.
Yeah, actively stealthing past as opposed to just marching down the hallway.
Yeah.
Because there's real live eyeballs in that room with a clear glass window, so.
Okay, so that's an action and a maneuver to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember, Aikido had to stealth past it too.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and take your roll. I'm totally gonna give you a blue because they're the security guards in there are distracted. They're getting instant updates.
Yeah. Or are the windows there floor to ceiling?
No, the wall itself is see-through, floor to ceiling.
The whole wall, floor to ceiling.
Wall.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so I'll do the whole stealth pass thing.
Okay, you're gonna pick your moment to peek and then dive by and do the cool stealthy roll move. Or are you gonna try?
Yep, and just take a quick glance as I go by. Yeah, well, yes, I'm going to try. Saw that coming. Okay.
I was gonna
I've got.
do it, but you kept adding description to it, so I'm like, yeah, we got to do that.
All right. I have an upgrade for my suit, and you said I had a blue.
And I gave you a blue. Yep.
All right. You go. Nice.
Apparently, you glanced and you noticed the security guys are totally looking at the security screen in their office, and they're watching the carnage that's happening down the hallway, and a guy's totally like, lock door button. He's like, you guys are staying in this room. We are not leaving this room. We probably should make this see-through wall opaque. I'm just saying, but I will on my next turn. And these scientists are like looking at the screen too, going, what the hell? One of the scientists is totally going to do a thing now that the jig is up and security knows they're on this floor. But you got 2 advantage and a triumph as you sneak past.
Sure I do. So I hear them. They're basically just locking themselves in.
Yep, they're going to be bunkering themselves down. Security guards are in charge of protecting these techs.
That essentially serves my purpose. All right, so I mean, I successfully stealth. I presume that means that I'm safe.
Yep, you're on the opposite side of the clear office. Yeah.
And what, for example, what might happen? Would I have to re-roll if somebody else came into the corridor?
If you want to continue that stealth, you should be fine. I mean, you're finding a exact little blind spot to hide.
Okay, so basically until my next turn is okay.
Or you could have something cool happen for the triumph.
I would suggest that maybe you could easily get access to the room. That's another one.
Easily get access. I like the way he puts that.
Well, I mean, I have a. You mean that room?
Yeah, the room I'm in, because even though you might have a security card, it still has a password and stuff like that. So I'm guessing it's going to be harder than just swiping the badge and being let in.
He's not wrong, by the way.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then I'd like with would it take the triumph for the 2 advantages? I'll use the triumph to be sure, 100% sure that I have a way in the room with this badge. He jotted the password on the back of it so he didn't forget it or something.
Yep. For that triumph, the security guy just happened to be given clearance higher than he should have. That obviously is why he was sent to get the water. And you basically realize you have a master card for security. So you could have a combination exit pass with this card.
Ooh,
so in fact, this card would open that door with a single swipe.
Cool.
And you still have 2 advantages to spend.
With those advantages, I'm going to take some strain back.
Okay, good choice.
All right.
I'll totally put that note in there to remind you. As it is the top of the order. As we will say, this guy here barks an order to this guy here that he wants you to see to this office's security personally and to make sure no one gets into this room.
Too late.
And the guy is totally taking the steps forward, and when he does, since our little ninja is crouched in the corner, you clearly see this gentleman is obviously a full-blown operator along the lines you guys are. He seems to have some cybernetic mods, and his armor plating is on his mods. So he looks to be a very scary individual with weapons on him. And she kind of gets up out of the chair and does the whole, "You promised I'd be safe." She goes all the way to the desk and gives him shit. And he's just like, "Be calm, be at peace. My security team here is top notch, the best money can buy. Our man here is privately contracted to make sure myself is unharmed. And if need be, we have a panic room here that we can utilize, as well as the secret access," as he totally points to this private lift here, "to escaping on the roof if need be."
Ooh, juicy.
And then he points over, "And my man over there is a crack shot. You need not fear any troubles." And what is your stealth one more time?
It would be 2 yellow, 2 green at the current moment.
Oh, good timing. I was going to do the same.
Yeah, make it 3 yellow.
As you totally see the guy puts on his helmet, and you see some lenses like whir and start turning on as his optic suite starts powering up. And he just clenches one finger, and you just hear the pistons in his fist working as he reaches over and grabs his little submachine gun and racks one round in there. And he says, "I will take care of this security breach personally." And you sense any moment he is heading in your direction, you will be foobarred. As he yells a modulated voice across the room, it says, the client is on you to protect." And you totally hear from out of sight someone at the bar says, "I will shoot anyone that comes in the room." And she's like, "Shoot, we should leave now." And he's like, "Calmness. The guy behind the desk is like, "Be calm. My forces should be sufficient to do with anything short of a robot uprising." Anything short of a robot uprising. "But just in case, let's get those idiots out of the security closets." And he hits a button on his desk, and you totally hear his voice in 2 places at one time as it's reverberating like a half second behind in this office, saying, "Security team, I need you to come here and secure the portal to this room. Lay down your lives and your family will become rich." As you totally hear the guys in the office any second are going to be coming out of that doorway, Anshin. And
Question.
Yeah?
Would I know which direction that door opens? Inwards, outwards, left, right? Based on like based on my experience from the other room.
Based on the mirror image of this room, the door totally slides to the side in a recessed, hidden doorway-wise, like Star Trek doors. It's not an actual swinging door.
Okay.
Who has swinging doors in Cyberpunk?
The people want to show off. Because see, it's the standard to have those doors. It's the cool thing to not have those doors. Because if everybody can have it, then it's not special.
The cool kids go for the retro door, huh?
Yeah.
Look, it's made of real wood.
Wood. See, that one extinct like 100 years ago.
It's funny how so many sci-fi, books where real wood is like the ultimate luxury.
It's vintage and shit.
Yeah. It's like... So, okay, so, it's still the NPC's turn, so I can't do anything right now. But...
And as all of that happens, then the camera goes to dark. Because that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
At the top of the order? What?
As
Yep.
we're hoping that the players get some fat, good initiative to make sure you guys can start at the top of the order here.
Mhm.
And I gotta put a whole bunch more NPC slots, and I think I definitely need to draw out the hallway map as well, because there's gonna be some really strange shit happening all at once here. Because we're gonna have 2 guys trapped in the lift with 2 security guards ready to gun them down, holding their position. Another guy ninjing towards the office door. A big scary guy coming towards that same said door with a ninja hiding in the corner that will totally be seen unless he does something. Bunch of security jamokes getting ready to come out and stand guard at the door. There's a whole bunch of shit happening in all different ways right now.
These they have all seemed to have taken a bunch of strain.
True.
So there's that.
As your friend is sitting there texting away, get in this room now.
Yeah.
Well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Die.
All right.
Little did you know I brought in a suicide vest, and my idea is to kill everyone.
No.
Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Okay.
So I'll see you guys back here in 2 weeks, as
On
our
up.
hacker will mysteriously come over the comms, being prepared to back you up from the outside with, unseen aid that he did not provide this week. Cyberpunk setting, and your hacker didn't make it to the game.
All
For
right.
shame. Let's just hope
Well,
he
he's
got
a
home
runner.
safe.
He can get in from anywhere.
He's totally sitting outside at the utility box, finally wired into it. They put a real padlock on it. Who knows how to open padlocks?
It's a combination
Hold
lock.
up.
Anybody?
It's
Yeah.
I
called a
need a
hammer.
skullduggery person.
Hey, too bad I'm inside.
Too bad you're in the
Hey.
film.
XP or
Too
no?
bad.
Yep, XP.
Yep. So you guys, since you have found her, you guys are at a solid 20 experience points.
Oh, damn.
Jesus.
Sweet.
Spend them well. Mock Joseph for his lack of experience.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
you're gonna do that to him.
the talents. I can get all the talents.
Yeah.
You can get the one talent that will save your life. I don't know what talent that is, but you can
Right.
afford to buy it at this point.
Yep.
All right.
This is when he
Alrighty.
totally takes a talent
Thank
to
you
get some
all.
faction with this group.
They owe me a favor. And
I'm
just like
secretly an employee. Don't kill me.
Oh, yeah.
See, I got this bloody ID badge.
All right. Thanks a lot. Good night,
Okay.
guys.
Have
Bye,
a good night,
y'all.
guys.
Night.